You're a big grown hulk, 25, 30 years old. You blaming your mother and your father for your shortcomings. Don't you realize that you are now the master of your destiny? And if you as a grown person want to continue to blame the white man, blame your father, blame your mother, blame the educator. I had a bad teacher. I went to that dumb school over there. I was in reform school. I went to jail. I went to here. Every place you've been is school. And if you learn what you're supposed to learn, you come out of wherever you've been with a determination to become your own master. Is this white man, damnable world that cracker built, that no good peckerwood monkey, and you steam yourself all up? And what have you done? The white man is still ruling, and you still talking about him. And you can't see that if you don't get a grip on you, the white man will be in power tomorrow, the day after, and the day after. Now we begging the master for what? We want jobs. We want jobs. Do you have any jobs? You mean with all this education we got, we don't have the ability to create a job? We gotta beg our former slave masters to give us what if we united we could give ourselves? Come on now.
Now capitalism demands competition, selfishness, and mean-spiritedness. It demands it. But what do they teach your children in school? Be cooperative. Be cooperative. Take your turn. Don't fight. Don't cheat. Now, everybody engaged in capitalism knows that the motto is win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. And what I'm trying to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the real world that our children live in, not the ideal one that we want them to live in, not this wonderful world that we pray that will come here one day, but the real world that they have to live in. You want to know why they're acting so crazy? You want to know why they're doing the things that they're doing? Because we have not prepared them to live in this real world. We have sent them through 12 years of school teaching them this dumb stuff that doesn't work, and when they go out and try to apply it and get killed for it, we are not there to help them through. We are not there. We fade away on them. Somewhere around about 9th grade, we start talking about I can't control him. I can't do nothing with him. Get out of my house if you don't do what I tell you to do. And we abandon them to the mean streets and then cry because they get murdered. Capitalism is not compatible with equality. It is not compatible with equity. It is not compatible with Christianity, no matter how hard we try. The struggle for survival in the United States is the handling of this never-ending tension between the institutional values of race, gender, and wealth, which give undue and unearned privileges and advantages to some so that others cannot compete on an equal basis for the resources of this country. This is the game. This is the game, ladies and gentlemen. As Alton told you, politics is the management of the conflict which occurs when groups war over the resources. Resources include money, land, right? So politics is just the passing around of the resources. If you don't have the resources, as Alton told you, you're not in the game. Black people just don't get it.
All right.
We just don't get it.
All right.
Salute. Welcome to class, guys. How y'all doing tonight, man? It's Tuesday night. How y'all feeling, man? Those of y'all that have been following me throughout the day, y'all know I have an attitude today. Y'all know I've been on my shit today, yo. So without any further ado, y'all hit that like button. You know what I mean? Not because you going to like the content. You going to hit that like button so that the information on this content spread. You know what I mean? So hit that like button. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. That's important, guys. Because we cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we do not complicate it, guys. We look for solutions over here. In order to find solutions, we got to call out the problems, the real problems, not the fake ones. All right, guys. So without any further ado, yo, D Brown, you do the honors tonight. You do the honors tonight. Any of my dads, any brothers, because you ain't a dad. Any brothers that don't pay child support feel like they don't have to pay child support, even if you know what I mean. You're not able to sleep with the female. You know what I mean. But if you don't pay child support and you are a real deadbeat, you fit in that 8% category, that small percent category of dudes that really are runoffs and deadbeats. If you one of them, you gotta go tonight, cause you know what I mean. You don't deserve to get this swag and this energy. And I would hate to motivate you to have this swag and this energy and go off and use this as if you really one of us. You know what I mean? So if you a real deadbeat, D Brown gonna take y'all ass on out of here. Cause we don't speak for y'all type dudes any other way. Let's be real. All right. That's one. But hold on, D Brown. That's just the fellas. If you're a female that follow me, you know what I mean? Because you like to hear me talk about beta males, but you don't like to hear me talk about modern women and mothers, then follow them. Because today, guys, I'm fitting to keep it all the way real. So if you're a female, if you're a single mother, if you're a trying mother, if you know what I mean, I don't care if you hell of or not. If you're a mother that do not like to take in information and you think you know everything, this is not gonna be the live for you. All right. So follow the guys, follow the deadbeats, you know what I mean? And you go on and get your little deadbeat ass on out of here too. D Brown, you can take them on out of here now. And the rest of y'all, you know what I mean? Salute to y'all. You know what time it is. Real is rare, but real is right, guys. Feelings are not the facts. We here for the facts. All right, so let's get on down into content, y'all. Y'all know how we do over here. Let's get on down into content.
Listen to it, then please, scroll away. But I had one of my baby fathers, okay, and messaged me about my son's attendance because I added his name so that he could be a part. I get a question like, oh, why is this? This is excessive. This is ridiculous. I know I may not do anything right. Okay.
All right, but sis, real quick, that's a legitimate call. How you just gonna put my name? What about communicating with me? How about you communicate with me? How you just gonna go put my name down on the pickup sheet, or you know what I mean? As if you like fuck is you? What's the problem? And this the shit. This the control shit that they do and it display in the kids. Like this is what they teach their kids. This is how they teach their kids how to be stupid, guys. Today we finna find out who taught this world, because remember, mothers touch every single body on this earth. Yes, this earth, right? 1+1 = 2. Mothers, we come out of a mother, man and woman, right? Right? Mothers raise the women and mothers raise the boys, right? So mothers touch everybody first. Remember that. That's the theme of tonight's live. All right? Because we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to get to the root, the fundamental root of why the black community is suffering right now. All right? The governor, the mayor, the president, none of them dumb niggas might not know, but by the end of tonight, we finna know by the end of tonight.
Okay, I know I fail in a lot of areas. But y'all little $200, $300, $400 of child support a month don't do nothing. Nothing. Okay.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
And please, scroll away. But I had one of my baby fathers, okay, and messaged me about my son's attendance because I added his name so that he could be a part. I get a question like, oh, why is this? This is excessive. This is ridiculous.
And then they do shit like this without communicating with you, right? So that you can say no. Because you're supposed to say no. No, I'm not doing that. Then they run back and make it out to the kid like if you told the kid no. You know what I mean? So, again, guys, mothers touch everybody first, right? So this is how they teach the little kids to hate the opposite parent. You know what I mean? A small portion of fathers do this too, but fathers don't normally get the custody of the kids to do this. So we're not going to play dumb. You know what I mean? And even if the father was to get get on the visitation, you know what I mean? By law, he should ask and question the kid. I question my kid. I talk to my kid. I put my kid in grown folks' business. Once you start this co-parenting shit, don't you dare play this traditional family dad role. When you get the co-parenting skill, when you get the co-parenting award, you got to be modern. You have to be a modern dad. It's the only way to survive. You play this traditional dad shit, co-parenting, and you will get your whole kid turned on you, or you're going to be looking like a sucker to your kid, bro. You have to remain on your square, bro. You have to. You know what I mean? You have to. Shit. I tell my kid everything. I show my kid pay stubs. I show my kid everything like, listen, this mean a minus, right? So daddy would have been making this, but now daddy only made this. You see how that worked? And we here together, right? She got the check. She got the check. And we here together with this minus, and I'ma still take and buy you something with this little bit of shit right here. You know what I mean? And I'ma still make it happen for you. You got to talk to your kid, bro. You be stupid and run around here like, oh, don't be questioning the child. No, because she questioning the child. And that's your property too. That's your property, bro. That's your property, nigga. That's your half. That's your half, bro. You know what I mean? You providing for your child, bro. You providing. But that's what they do, guys. That's a nice little bait and switch. Look out for that. They set you up. They go to the kid and they're playing some shit with the kid without you even knowing. Then bring the bill to you. Once you say no, then they'll try to run it back to the kid as if you told the kid no, to try to ruin the bond between you and the kid so they can manipulate the kid even more now. You know what I mean? When if it's all like that and you're struggling, you strong and independent and struggling, why don't you get a kid to the dad? You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother story.
I know I may not do anything right. Okay, I know I fail in a lot of areas. But y'all little $200, $300, $400 of child support a month don't do nothing.
Ungrateful bitches. This is what I mean, guys. For my young guys, For my young guys that don't have any kids, this is the ungratefulness because she want to keep up with the Joneses. She want to keep up with times. So she don't know how to make your little 400 into something great because they don't know how to invest. They all think they getting ahead and nobody taught them how to get ahead. So where they going? Nowhere. You know what I mean? But they don't realize that that little $400 is still a minus on your end. And you got to still pay rent. You got to still maintain a living. You know what I mean? Whether you're downgraded or not, you still got to make it pay for where you at. But they don't look at it like that because they greedy. You know what I mean? And they are prone to fucking money up. They fuck money up. This is why government zaddies break us from them. This is why government zaddy went so hard to split us from them because they fools with the bag. They ain't gonna do nothing but put the bag right back into the Jewish hands, the Jewish leaders' hands. You know what I mean? Right.
Nothing. Okay. It don't help me pick up the kids. It don't help me drop them off. It don't help me rest. It don't help nobody take care of the house while I'm sick. Every sickness, every illness, every time I haven't felt good, every time I was thrown up in the house, I have not had nobody else to just come in and.
That's your fault, man. That's why you're supposed to be a more nicer person to be around so that you can keep the man. Because it's fucked up how y'all talk about how shitty the man is, but the men, we have no problem paying our way. You know what? Fuck that. Take me to child support. We'll pay to get the fuck away from you. We'll take care of our child from a distance. We'll play the co-parenting game because y'all such a horrible person. We don't want to be controlled by y'all. See how you should have learned how to shut the fuck up and let the man lead. Now you mad because you ain't got a leader. You ain't got a help guy. You can't help me for somebody. You ain't got nobody to control. Yeah. Control your kids.
Y'all out here with these child support mentalities. And granted, I have a love-hate relationship with the child support system. I understand that it's tax. I understand. I don't like how they do the men as well. But let me tell you how I don't like how the men do.
That's cat. That's cat. Y'all don't care. Y'all know that the shit is fucking up the generational wealth. And y'all included in that. That's why y'all broke. But y'all know misery loves company. So because y'all know y'all gonna be broke, I be damned if he ain't with me and he live. No, so you try to drag us right on down with you, sis. And in the process, that only fucks up the kid legacy. That's the legacy. The kid is the legacy. But you didn't have that kid for the legacy to begin with, sis. Let's keep it real. I hope all my teenagers is watching this. I hope all my teenagers is watching. I hope y'all don't get triggered because this is new information. They will never tell you this. But this is deep inside the cat box tonight. We digging deep inside the cat box. So for all my good breads, my veterans, share this live to the young squads, the young groups. Share this live because I need them to know. I need them to know. All right? This is why we fucked up in the hood. This is why black culture is what it is right now to this day. Yes, I blame everything on hell of a mothers. And if you shouldn't feel away if you're a great moms. Now, if you're a hell of a one, you feel all the ways. You shit. You know how I feel. You buy every color plus a matching belt. You know what I mean? Right.
Do the men. Okay? Y'all have this mentality like y'all don't have to do anything.
We
Like
don't.
it's our
We paid.
responsibility.
We paid our half.
You live in another state or you live somewhere else. Okay, you sleep when you want to sleep. You're tired, you come home, you take a nap.
How she capping and crab legging? Like, I never knew a man to just up and leave the state. And that's very rare compared to how many women run off and kidnap the children and run and flee to another state to try to start a whole new life. You still gonna be a hoe in that new state, man. You know what I mean? We still know what you did back here. So that still stick with you. A lot of women do that. They up and leave and go to a whole nother state and steal that man kid and then cry about being a single mother. That is single mother by choice, yo. You's a volunteered idiot, yo. And all of them. I ain't even get to the part that tell you this is a 4-time baby mother, right? This is a four-time baby mother, 4 different baby daddies, and she on here talking about she need help. How dumb is you, sis? But these are our most educated, yo. Oh yeah, we gonna cook tonight.
If you want to go out, if you want to do something, if you want to clean the house, everything's on your schedule. Okay, I don't have that. I have little people that dictate everything around me. Okay, you don't have to leave your job every 5 minutes because you get 15 goddamn phone calls a day from the schools. You don't have to take every break and every lunch out.
Nah, but if you'd have had a man in the crib, miss, he would have structure and order, and the kids wouldn't be so bad. So when they're in school, the school wouldn't have to call you because they're being checked. But you a super mom. You a mom dad. You're a mom dad, so you're supposed to have that handled. You're supposed to have that rod waved. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have that rod waved. But now you want help. Now you want help. You see, y'all want the credit in the beginning when they little babies, and y'all get the most benefits for having them. You know what I mean? Because that's why y'all have them, for the benefits. Because you know somebody, the safety net, government Satan Zaddy is always the safety net. He pay y'all to have babies. He pay y'all to get out of relationships. Marriages. He pay y'all for everything. All bad. He rewards bad behavior. Wow. That's why y'all in love with him. Yeah. Now you don't get as much benefits, so you gotta work more. You gotta be now you're overworking. Now you're overworking. You know what I mean? Soon you'll be charging them. They'll be working for you. They'll have to work for the plantation. No young kid, 17 to 24, should be paying their mother's bills, paying their mother's generational curse to dig out of the generational curse. That was our prime years for that kid to get the bag and save the bag for their future so that they won't have to start off backwards like how your hell of a mother did you. You see, now that's some education right there. Is your feelings hurt? Is you triggered? You want to block that? Because that's for the win. That's a 3-pointer for the win right there. Black community, black queen. Who taught you how to be stupid, yo?
Power that you have dealing with children and referrals and hearings and IEPs. So don't question me on what I do. You don't have to sacrifice where you live. You don't have to sacrifice what you want to do and what you aspire to give your.
This is what y'all fail to realize, right? We have two different penalties. We were sent down here to do two different things, right? So if we fucking up on what God asked us to do, we gonna face a different suffrage, right? And if y'all fuck up on what God asked y'all to do, y'all gonna face a different suffrage. Why do y'all continue to look over your shoulder at our plate and see what we got on our plate? You know what I mean? Stop worrying about our plate. Our plate is different. What we eat don't make you shit. You see? Society holds us accountable automatic. You know what I mean? They don't pay us to have babies. In fact, they charge us to have babies or throw us in jail. You see how that works, sis? They pay you to have babies, and your task is to be with that baby. You had the custody. You chose the custody. It's your body, your choice. What part of the game is this? Y'all fought for the right for them not to take abortions away for y'all so y'all could do whatever y'all want with the cooch. Y'all have babies with the cooch, and now you're mad? Or now you want a reward? Nobody's going to reward you for being the mother that you chose to be 4 times. She's a dummy.
For children the best that they can possibly have. You don't have to do all of that. You don't lose sleep for days at a time.
That you see the wayward wordiness on these women here? The best for children is them to have both parents, the moms and the dad. You know what I mean? Remember, I'm not an advocate for the dad to just snatch the baby away from this dummy. You know what I mean? Every dad, every smart dad, know at least they need to see you sometimes. You know what I mean? So no real dad should be wanting to take the kid from the moms totally, unless the moms is a straight dummy. You know what I mean? But honestly, guys, they need both energies, bro. Kids want both. They don't give a fuck about what you're going through. They want both. They want both. Stick around, guys. Y'all know I got my list. We going with A-Lux tonight. You know what I mean? I had to go with grandma. I had to go with grandma A-Lux tonight. You know what I mean? Young A-Lux. She be on that bullshit. I needed grandma A-Lux to kick. I need grandma A-Lux to kick ass tonight. So y'all stick around, y'all. We'll be getting into that shortly.
Time for years. What can you do? Move. Help. You go pick up the kids. You answer some phone calls from the referrals. You go talk to them. You take them out. You spend extra money for all the extra stuff that they need and go pick them up and take them to their dental appointments and to their eye exams and to their doctor's appointments and to their surgeries and to every other appointment that they have, because there's like 50 of them. And still try to work and live out your dreams. And to the men, you text me WYD one more time and I'm doing all of this stuff and you didn't get an attitude because I don't respond to you.
To the new man, you worrying about new man, miss? You better take whatever, nigga, you better be happy somebody in you. These niggas must not know you got 4 kids. But you know there's always a thirsty. The most abundant natural resource in America is simps. It's simps. But hold up, man. And she's quick talking with it. She's a real way with word. She be sliding shit in there.
Go pick them up and take them to their dental appointments and to their eye exams and to their doctor's appointments and to their surgeries and to every other appointment that they have, because there's like 50 of them. And still try to work and live out your dreams. And to the men, you text me WYD one more time and I'm doing all of this stuff and you didn't get an attitude because I don't respond to you. You offer to pay one of my bills and take my kids somewhere, then we'll talk.
You heard her, yo? You heard her? Offer to pay my bills, yo. You know, all I got is one thing for that, and then we could talk. Offer to. You see, that's the dumb shit that got you caught up in. Oh, you sounding like you don't want to be a mother no more. Sounding like you don't want to be a mother no more, yo. See, that's the punishment right there. That's the punishment. God know, God know, God know. But know what I mean? She sound that last line sounded right good and ready for this one right here, yo. Y'all go check this out in the YouTube stories. Listen, that's all I have for this.
That's because I'm not her father, and neither did I sign up to play that role. I seen the Easter photo shoot. She looked like a bum. Can never be a stepchild of mine. So you think I don't know what's going on? You only got $300 back from your taxes, which makes you poor. So there's nothing I could do for you or the little orphan child of yours. Your daughter thinks she's too damn grown, peeking in when we having sex, hiding the fire stick, telling your neighbors I don't got a job. And not to mention, the other day she caught an attitude with me, walked away from me and tried to act like she was a little girl from the Lil Durk song, talking about something.
I mean, Daddy, I miss Daddy. Daddy.
Girl, go to hell, all right? That nigga got life and he's not coming home.
Oh man, yo, that boy was savage. He was savage on it. He was savage. He didn't play no games, and that's how you gotta be, guys. You can't be playing. You gotta keep the vein cold, man. You gotta keep the veins cold, man. Or they're gonna take you. It's gonna eat you. They're gonna swamp you because they're gonna play the victim all the way. They're gonna play the victim all the way to the end. You know what I mean? That's how they've been getting their points up. Before social media, we just couldn't see it. Now social media here, they getting caught left and right. Y'all see the shit? Every day we got some content. Every day we got some fuck shit. And let's get back to Shorty, because of course, the bipolarness in these modern women, because they got so much microchimerism saved and stored in their bread and their brain for letting all types of niggas bust all in them. You know what I mean? So they got bipolar issues, because she came right back and did a reaction to the first video and apologizing, saying the dude wasn't even a deadbeat. So what the fuck did you do the first video for? But like I said, these women don't know what they want, guys. It's female nature. You don't get caught in it. That's why you got to stay on your purpose and grind so hard that you don't pay none of that shit no attention. That shit don't bother you. It don't throw you off course. You know what I mean? It don't throw you off course. Let's look at this dummy.
So I've never had so many views and comments and interaction on any of my videos.
I bet that's all y'all do. All y'all do is for attention, yo. And I ain't even know you about 2 cheeseburgers away from losing the collarbone, bitch. I ain't even gonna hold you, yo. You see, and this is the problem. Real niggas understand that y'all bodies change when y'all have babies and shit. But we also understand we don't like that. So go back to the nigga that changed your body, yo. Go back to the nigga that changed your body. You do not deserve the nigga that changed. We don't deserve the nigga that changed your body leftovers. Nah, we don't deserve that. So don't push that shit all up on us.
And that last one, I guess everybody, I don't know, nobody pays attention to my stuff. I specifically stated in the beginning that it was a rant. And if you didn't want to listen to it, you could have scrolled. But one thing I do, see is that there is a statistical margin of error for stupidity and ignorance on the internet, not just on my videos, but on other people's videos. This
Facts is not stupidity and ignorance. The comment reads, y'all, you have 4 kids. That's your damn fault. You should have stopped at 1. Y'all women need to learn that it's a shortage on good men and fathers. It's just a fact. How is that stupidity, sis? How is that stupidity, miss?
right here, negativity, that don't really affect me that much. And I'm not here for your validation either.
Yo, it's sad. You see how this is why it's so many stupid people running around in the hood. Because you saw how much information blocked. That's a golden nugget that she blocked because it ain't feel good to her. But if she would have bypassed the feel and really, really dug into what he's saying to her, she could find the value in that. But everybody in golf was faking it till they make it, fronting, cause the shit that they built falling apart. But they want everybody to appreciate it like if it's a fucking masterpiece. Crazy, yo. Crazy. Oh, self-love, blocking negativity. So now good information and life-changing information is negativity to a dummy. And this is why we got so much dumb shit happening in the black community. This is why. Remember, who touched everybody first? Who's really responsible for teaching everybody how to be right? So who taught them? Right, right, right.
It was a rant. And the whole rant wasn't even men are bad or my baby daddy is bad. And in the comments, I said,
yes, your rant was your baby daddy was bad because you made it sound like you was a victim. You wanted the victim points, which you got all of them views playing the victim. You know what I mean? You made people feel like if your baby daddies were doing you bad. Like they had this, look at this lady, they got this lady struggling and you know what I mean? You want to ride the victim train, the victim Olympics like everybody is doing. You know what I mean? Remember, everybody trained to hate success. Everybody root for the victim though. Motherfuckers fill your cash app up if you a victim. Cause they all get to feel better than you, like if they helping you and shit. But they don't want to help or support a winner. And that's how they program. You know what I mean? Who programmed them like that? Hell of a mothers. Who touch everybody first? Hell of a mothers. That's it.
stated that he's actually a good father. He does a lot as far.
Wait a minute. I know she ain't say he's actually a good father. So why did you come on the internet and trick these people and talk crazy and give those people back their cash app? Anybody that cash app your ass that first video and felt sorry for you and thought your kids ain't have no food to eat because you just had 4 deadbeats, give them back their cash app, yo. I told y'all about fucking with these victims, bro. I told y'all they be getting y'all niggas, yo. It's male ones out here too. It's men ones out here too.
Specifically stated in the beginning that it was a rant. And if you didn't want to listen to it, you could have scrolled. But one thing I do, see is that there is a statistical margin of error for stupidity and ignorance on the internet, not just on my videos, but on other people's videos. This right here, negativity, that don't really affect me that much. And I'm not here for your validation either. It was a rant. And the whole rant wasn't even men are bad or my baby daddy is bad. And in the comments, I stated that he's actually a good father. He does a lot as far as, when I need him and things like that. But my issue and the point that I was making is that there's a disparity amongst the role and responsibility of each parent based on their gender.
Here we go with these feminist talking points. And if the baby daddy that she came on there talking about is a good father, why did she get online complaining about him? Which is another lesson. Stop oversharing and going online having these emotional rants.
Facts.
That was it. And it was a 3-minute video. And of course, I could not get everything I wanted to say in 3 minutes. I went on a rant because I was frustrated, I was irritated, and I was stressed. And that's what I wanted to do. But this right here, why does it matter that I have 4 children? And for the record, for those constantly saying, oh, I couldn't get past her saying one of her baby daddies. And I have 4. I have 4 different fathers for my children, for all 4 of them.
Wow.
Will you please stop balling up and folding up and so we can't even figure out what it is? It's going to be $1 just laid out in there. It's all right. It won't hurt our. We had to go to Family Dollar and buy an iron. To iron out all the dollars because we can't even tell what they are. I work in the trustee ministry and we're trying to go to Golden Corral too. By the time we iron out all the dollars, everything is closed. And we don't even cook on Sunday no more. So just lay it in the plate. It's still going to be $1. Amen. Come on, y'all. Let's just get along. Come on. Help us out. Because we ushers. We ushers. Amen. We're here to serve you. And
Yo, now that's that passionate, ignorant shit that I be talking about, guys. That's that passionately ignorant shit that I be complaining about that run vampant through the motherfucking black community, yo. They say stupid shit with a smile on their face, dead serious too. Like if they know, like they say that shit with conviction, like they know what they talking about. You know what I mean? Period. And period. And damn.
One I was married to. One was almost 20 years ago when I was a teenager. And
wait, so you was botching relationships? You a professional relationship fuck up. You a professional. You just botch a relationship up. You can't keep one. You couldn't keep out of 4 men. You couldn't keep none of them. Now, see, this the shit I be talking about, yo. They talking about all men ain't shit. Now, this is a chick that'll run around there. As y'all seen her in her first rant, as she say, she was ranting. All men ain't shit. It's time. Let me see your coochie, bitch. Let me see your coochie, bitch. That's the shit that ain't shit. Now, your coochie, that ain't shit.
Why does it matter that I have 4 children? And for the record, for those constantly saying, oh, I couldn't get past her saying one of her baby daddies. And I have 4. I have 4 different fathers for my children, for all 4 of them. One I was married to. One was almost 20 years ago when I was a teenager. And one, was period. You know what I'm saying? And he know he was because he didn't call me and he didn't apologize. And we were supposed to get married. We were supposed to.
So you don't see how that's your fault, man? You don't see how you just pick whack niggas? Like, you keep fucking with the niggas in your neighborhood, the community dick niggas, sis. Like, how you don't see, like, realistically, like, how do we get so comfortable lying to ourselves and eating crab legs that we don't see the fault that we do in situations? Like, we must not do that, yo. We got to come to some truth. God gonna get y'all bitches that like lying to yourself. God don't like a liar, yo. Lying lips is an abomination, bro. And it count when you lie to yourself too. That count stronger than when you lie to somebody else. You better off just lying to somebody else than lying to yourself.
To be together at one point, but I was pregnant. He spent over a year trying to court me. But that's my fault for falling for stupidity? How about the issue here isn't, oh my God, how many baby daddies I got or anything like that. It's parents, period, have a shared responsibility, and society as a whole has made so many excuses for men. That's why you'll be like, oh, the dad doesn't know the birthday. He's just such a man. Why? My father wasn't like that. I wasn't raised around men like that. My whole issue was that the little $300-400 a month or whatever is given because it's not.
See, and this is the result of a boomer dad right here who probably thought he was alpha by letting her get away with shit. So that's the dude she need. She need a dude that let her get away with shit. You know what I mean? And spoiler and simp. She need a simp. You know what I mean? But we all know simps is emotionally unintelligent and they not good leaders. So she's fucked up. And a lot of them is like this. They trapped now. They done busted open during their golden years. You know what I mean? And please, young ladies watching me, you know what I mean? Watch your window. Watch your window. Be careful. Use your window wisely. You know what I mean? You have all the power from 19 to 26. That's your window. You have all the power. Use that wisely. You know what I mean? Use that wisely. As long as you don't dot it out and fill your Holy Spirit with evil shit, God gonna aid you. So your wall won't smack you. It won't smack you as rough as it's smacking these other bitches. You know what I mean? Because it's smacking these other bitches. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. They talk about this black don't crack, which I know my saying. Black don't crack, but it sure do expand. And the black community looking real obese. You know what I mean? And that lowers your value. That lowers your value. No matter what this body shaming and all this shit saying, that lowers your value, sis. Look at this lady right here, for example.
Not much, and that's for 4. Okay, it doesn't compare to actually having the help and they don't understand that. That was the purpose. But thanks for interacting.
Nah, thank you, sis. Thank you for your story. Thank you for sharing your story, sis. Know what I mean? We appreciate you. You know what I mean? That was real courage. You took a lot of courage, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? To look stupid like that took a lot of courage, yo. And I try to tell y'all ladies, yo, young ladies, man, restrain from looking foolish, yo. Think before you speak. Read books. Get education. You know what I mean? Go to these channels. Just sit and be quiet. Don't get all triggered and then want to comment some dumb shit. Just soak it up. Soak it up. You know what I mean? Soak it up, guys. And my young ones, where you at, young ones? Y'all know what time it is. We're about to get into some education. But before we get into the education, I like to talk to y'all because y'all know y'all seen the thumbnail. I told y'all specifically tonight is for y'all. Tonight is for fathers and young adults. You know what I mean? And of course, I didn't put it there, but any female that want to know how they can be better at parenting with their kids, because they like to say it's no guideline to parenting, but it is. You know what I mean? It's a guideline and it's an instruction manual for everything. You know what I mean? The Bible is a great and excellent parenting book. That's the guideline to parenting, to tell you the truth. You just don't like it because everything in the fucking Bible read father, 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 father. But when you push the father away and you trying to do some manipulative shit with the system so you can compete and look better than the fucking father, you ain't gonna go to the Bible. That's too many fathers. Too dad, father. You stay away from shit that say that. You know what I mean? You need woman empowerment shit. So y'all keep reading them woman empowerment books, getting dumb. Because who taught them that? Some stupid nigga, stupid female, a feminist, a woke dummy. And that's you. So you keep reading that shit, interpreting that, sucking that stupidity in. When you could go right to the book, the good book, with no gray area. All right? Check it out, y'all. For my father and mother have forsaken me, but the Lord will take me in. Y'all hear that, bro? Y'all hear? I don't play no games, guys. Y'all know I don't play no games. I'm about that Bible, bro, and I ain't corny. Y'all see me, nigga, I smoke weed. I live life. Ain't nothing in that Bible that said I don't hurt nobody. I don't bother nobody. I live my life how I live my life, and I live it according to the book, guys. And this verse is important because God knew the shit that was gonna go on in this world. He knew that these parents is hell of a. He knew that the fathers wouldn't have a chance to get to you to, because at some point the dad, he ain't gonna chase after you and your moms, youngin. And he'll be wasting his life. You know what I mean? God is a jealous God. So at some point he gotta go to God and God gonna tell him something. And what God tell him might not be to chase you and your mother. You know what I mean? Young ladies, young guys. So you sitting there sucking on lemons, being mad at your father is stupid. All right? When you could go to your heavenly father, you could go to your God. And you ain't too young. You know what I mean? The younger the better. Go to him now. I'll play it again and I'll read it again. We'll get to the next one. Psalms 27:10. For my father and my mother have forsaken me. All right, because y'all, for my father, yeah, for my father and my mother have forsaken me, but the Lord will take me in. All right, again, guys, those of you that's new to the channel, I use the ESV version because the KJV version, y'all know how I feel about that version, bro. That version will make you not want to read it. And I think that's why they did it like that. Why the fuck that I need it? The shit is so complicated. The shit's stupid when they say the same thing, same context. All right. Next verse, guys. Proverbs 29:15. This is the mega important one right here. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. Why did he word it like that, guys? Why did he word it like that? Now, I mean, think about it. I want y'all to think about it. Proverbs 29:15. The rod and reproof. And this verses where he tell you the father is to bury the rod. You know what I mean? And we know in male nature, we are the disciplinary ones in our house. The mom's letting everything slide, everything cute. As long as it's cute, it's a go, and that's a no-no. Because we know life ain't sweet like that. But this is why it needs a perfect mix. This is why a family makes a perfect mix, a yin and a yang. But when government say anxiety swoop in with that apple and I tell our women, hey, you want to be better than man? Shit, you want to be better than God? You want to be God? Woman is God. Woman is God. And they push that apple to the woman. Then the woman, you know what I mean? They get rid of the father by hook or by crook and blame it on that he ran. He didn't want me. No, but niggas is so thirsty nowadays. Women hit you with the easy trick. And this is how they hit you, right? They want to get rid of you, right? But they don't want to open their mouth. So they do some fuck shit, right? They don't even cheat on you. They just pull back the cooch. You stop hitting it as frequent. You know what I mean? And they know what they doing because they know you thirsty. They know that they the caliber of dude they got. You know what I mean? They know you ain't fitting to be like, hey, what's going on? What's up with the draws? Can I get some draws? You know what I mean? They know that you ain't gonna do that, so they know what you gonna do next, bro. They know you're gonna cheat, and they just wait for you to cheat, and then they play the victim on you. Whole time they already texting, they got somebody in the side, like, you know what I mean. But that's how they play: victory or victim. You know what I mean? So that they won't have to take accountability. And I see a lot of dudes fall for that shit all of the time, yo. All of the time, guys. Keep your veins cold, bro. Keep your veins cold. But yeah, guys, he knew what it was. He knew what it was off the rip. Ephesians 6:1-4. Children, obey your parents. And this is real right here, guys. So this is why I told you that first verse that I played right here. You know what I mean? That's how you forgive your parents. Don't worry about it. Leave that shit alone. It's over. Mom's did what she did. Pops did what she said. Pops did what she said he did. You know what I mean? But in any event, you let that shit go. You do not carry that guilt. You do not carry that burden. It was not your fault. It is not you, little man, little lady. It is not your fault. You didn't ask to be here. You know what I mean? But you're here and you can go to God. You know what I mean? That's how that works. But in any event, you got to let that shit go because that tie into this, guys. Children, obey your parents in the Lord. You know what I mean? For this is right. Honor your father, you know what I mean, and mother. You see how he always put the father first. He always put the father first. That's very important, guys. And I need you to understand why the attack in this satanic world we live in democracy, why the attack is so focused on the father, bro. It's always focused on the father. They got it to the point where niggas don't even want to be dads. Niggas ain't being dads no more. These sperm banks is low. Lesbian couples is not getting babies. Y'all ain't having no babies no more. Niggas ain't dropping in no banks no more. Niggas ain't with it. Niggas ain't going. You know what I mean? Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment. Now, see, that's important. You see how he said that? He said that's a commandment. And he don't write it like that. So many. It's not a lot of verses where he's gonna say this is command. You know what I mean? If he say I command you, this is a commandment, then nigga, that's what it is, bro. You ain't got. It's a mandatory, bro. It's not optional, bro. So you gotta let that hatred that you hold for your moms, for your dad, you gotta let that shit go. That will fuck your whole life up. That'll fuck your whole Holy Spirit up. And if I teach you that your subconscious mind and the shit you wake up with and go to sleep with on a daily is your Holy Spirit. So if you going to sleep and waking up with that type of hatred, then you walking around a demon, bro. He ain't got no blessings for you. And I love to be the bearer of bad news, bro. But that shit real right there. What I just said is boss. Word. All right. The first commandment with a promise that it may go well with you and that you may live long in the land. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the discipline and instructions of the Lord. God, that's why he gonna fix all those women that alienate dads, because he gave us instructions. And you think he gonna be mad if he looking down, he see the ones that want they kid but gotta go through the bullshit because their baby mother is listening to they stupid ass hell of a mother. Now remember, stupidity is gonna teach stupidity. A smart person can teach you how to be smart. But we don't have that in our society because they not listening to the smart people. They frown their face at the smart people and say they acting white. So they got dumb people teaching the people. So this is why everybody dumb. Then when you mix in the no child left behind rule, that's like a bunch of slaves in school with no books, and you saying they passed. So now you got a bunch of slaves, uneducated, on the street, roaming about, shooting each other up. No education, just feelings. Just feelings. You see how that worked? Remember that? No child left behind? This is the effects of the no child left behind. There's a lot of niggas outside that think they smart, but they not smart. Shit crazy out here, man. Shit crazy. All right, y'all, let's go on and get us some education. Those are my 3 verses for tonight. Y'all know what I mean? So y'all tie that in to everything. Everything could be linked. Any topic, any red pill subject, any red pill topic could be linked to a verse in that Bible. You just got to know. You just got to read it. You just got to know what it is. You got to know where to go. Let's get into some A-Lux, yo. Let's go, y'all. This is the thumbnail right here. 15 dumb, and I mean dumb, ways single mothers, black single mothers, because I don't know about the white ones. Black single mothers raise their kids, bro.
There are smart parents who take out time to educate and train their kids in the right way. And on the other side of the coin are stupid parents, who usually have no idea what it means to properly educate a child. And like we said in our previous video, the line between great parenting and terrible parenting is a thin one. And you've got to make sure you don't tilt towards the terrible side. Well, not to worry. In this video, we will identify 15 ways stupid parents educate their children. And
for every man, there's a woman. And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
Absolutely. Yo, and salute to my guy, D Brown, for the cash app. You already know, my guy. Salute to you, man. Much love and appreciation. Yo, I fucking love that guy right there, man. He warmed my heart, yo. I love that he was getting it. Then when he did the little hat flip, wait, ooh, eh. Yo, salute to my guy D Brown again, man. Much love, man. Much love, guys. Let's get down to the education. Again, ladies with kids, and ladies that's thinking about having kids. This is a very good video, yo. So I'ma tone it down, but I'ma crank it right back up after this video. But I don't want to dilute the context of this video with character, because I don't need to do too much with information like this. This is the information that you need to hear, yo. Know what I mean? Now, if you remember, I'm just a messenger. I could bring you to the water. You got to do the rest. Know what I mean? You got to do the rest. You got to be acceptable to new information. Know what I mean? Now, if you find any reason, because I curse, because there's white people in the picture, if you find any excuse to remain stupid and remain in poverty, then you will understand why poverty is a choice, not all this systematic shit that y'all want to proclaim. Poverty is a choice, bro. People choose to be dumb. People choose to be uneducated. People choose to be entertained. You know what I mean? So, without any further ado, let's get it in.
The right way. And on the other side of the coin are stupid parents, who usually have no idea what it means to properly educate a child. And like we said in our previous video, the line between great parenting and terrible parenting is a thin one. And you've got to make sure you don't tilt towards the terrible side. Well, not to worry. In this video, we will identify 15 ways stupid parents educate their children and how you can avoid these mistakes. Let's get right.
And young ladies and young men, my teenagers, if you identify with any of this, then it's really time that you start saving some money and get the fuck up out of that lady house. Just get the fuck about that lady house, or it's time for you to start to reach out to your dad now. Fuck with all that story she done told you and all that pumped up shit. Time for you to reach out to your dad and start to see what resources he got for you. Because you don't, I'm telling you, your dad wants you, or your dad want the opportunity to get what was stolen from him. His property was stolen. You were stolen from him. Keep that in mind. You know what I mean? So I want to say he owe you, but I don't know your type of father. But all dads want that opportunity. So now might be time for you to reach out, youngin, if you identify with any of these traits on here, B. Any of these traits. And you know she be doing that on that plantation. You know what I mean?
To it. Number 1, they don't listen.
Absolutely. From the gate. From the gate. I tell y'all hell of a mothers all the time. Learn how to listen. You didn't listen to your hell of a mother. You didn't listen to your man, your husband. You didn't listen to your children. You just don't listen. So how the fuck are you gonna ever win? How do you get new information? Because the world change and evolve every second, and set and change and update and evolve. How do you stay in tune with what's evolving? See, this is why you're dumb. And this is why you perpetuate the stupidity with your kids. Because it's stupid, it's the blind leading the blind. A dummy cannot teach a person how to be smart. And this is not a bash. This is that work, bro. This is that workout. It's going to hit your brain. But when it hits your brain, it's going to trigger it. That's the workout right there. Remember, trigger is pain. Pain is weakness leaving your body. So you're going to be stronger. Just like when you work out. You pump, you know what I mean? You pumping your muscle. It hurt, but you get it stronger. It gets stronger. You do that with your brain when you take in new information that you're not used to hearing. You know what I mean? When you're not blocking negativity.
Stupid parents make the mistake of thinking their kids can figure out things on their own. So there's really no need to talk about it. They bark orders and simply expect these kids to follow them without ever explaining why. It's equally important to remember that little kids are very emotional. And when you don't listen to them, you create an invisible gap that grows wider as they grow older. So don't be surprised in the future when they aren't willing to share their challenges and pain with you. You never listened to them in the past. What are the chances that you will now? But you can avoid being this type of parent. Whenever your child is willing to talk, always be ready to listen, even if it means taking a short break from work. To also show your kids how much you care about them, you can ask them personal questions. Then reassure them that you'd always be there to listen, no matter what. Number 2, they use shame as a tactic.
And that's a whole fact. You dirty bitches, yo. You dirty bitches.
Kids love to be reassured of how much you love them, but stupid parents make the mistake of sometimes implying that they might not love their child, usually as a way to make them feel bad for their actions. Parents should never use shame as a tactic to punish their kids.
And this is because they're miseducated. Who taught them? Nobody taught them. A parent just like them taught them. They could only do what they saw. So they saw the favoritism. Normally, half the times they had brothers and sisters, and they saw their mother treat their brothers different, or treat their sister, treat them different from their sister. So what all they know is how to be indifferent to their own kids and play the shame game with each other. When she mad at this one, so she go and be nicey and shit, like, cause they don't know. And it's frustrating because in the black community, they teach them how to ignore problems and how to hide the truth. So while you hiding the truth, you scared to ask for help. Motherfuckers don't like asking for help. You know what I mean? They mad at the white man. They talk all this shit about the white man, but they sneaky asses run over there and let the white man educate them so that they can come back and stunt on the black man. That's why they don't want to learn from the black folks. That's why black folks don't learn from black folks. They sneak their ass on over to the white folks, the same ones that they mad and hate, and then they get that information and they come over and act like they some brainiac or they some super intelligent motherfucker in the black community. And this go back to what I said. This is how they block information, because they run to a nigga who they not on his level, and instead of just sitting there shutting the fuck up, soaking the information that brother got, and really learning it, so that then they may have a chance. Add what they do know to what they learning, they might have a chance to overthrow the king. But as long as they running their mouth trying to compete and trying to nitpick and whine, they'll never win. They'll never get the information they need to actually move forward. So they forever gonna be recycling dumb shit, chasing their own tail.
They deserve to know that you love them in spite of their mistakes. If parents make kids feel ashamed to the point where they no longer feel loved, it's only a matter of time before they start feeling abandoned. Subsequently, this feeling spirals into adulthood, resulting in strong feelings of abandonment, which in turn could affect your child's relationships and mental health state. Using shame only provides a temporary solution.
Exactly. That's why so many insecure girls outside running around here right now. So many insecure girls. This is why you can't build with an insecure girl, guys. She always think you gonna leave her like her father, or you gonna do some slick shit like her mother. So you always gotta get off your purpose and cater to her feelings, and oh, you messing with other bitches cause you cute. You know what I mean? And you're intimidating. Now you gotta sit there and sugarcoat shit and lie and eat crab legs and play her game. And it be damage. Damage that happened way before you. Way before a nigga.
But its long-term effects could affect your kids negatively. Number 3, they allow their kids to do inappropriate things. We all know some parents don't stop their kids from doing inappropriate things, even when they are well aware of how bad it is. For instance, a parent might allow their 14-year-old kid to take alcohol, saying they would eventually take it in the future, so what's the harm in starting a little bit earlier? Not only is alcohol harmful for kids who are even 15 and older, it's also been consistently linked with risky behaviors, such as violence and addiction. We all know what you might be thinking. A sip of alcohol shouldn't harm a child. Well, it just might. This is because children metabolize alcohol faster than adults, so a sip would do a lot more harm to their bodies than that of an adult. Number 4, they spank their children. Spanking.
Keep in mind, guys, we got mad shit to unpack today. So you're gonna see examples of every single thing that we talking about. You're gonna see examples of this shit right here, man. You know what I mean? I'm the truth for proof. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys, and share. Get this information out. This need to be out.
Children has never worked. So what are the chances that it will work for your kids? Corporal punishment never works as well as love does. So why do we even bother? Spanking will only reinforce that you can solve problems through violence. And if this is your only way of solving problems, then it's only a matter of time before this pushes your kids to be violent themselves.
That's a fact. Some of you bitches, y'all got good, sweet, innocent kids. But y'all take y'all frustrations of life and bad decisions out on these kids, and y'all go beat them up, and y'all use them as y'all punching bag, and y'all say, I'm protecting you from a man. I'm protecting you from some. You ain't protecting them kids. That's child abuse. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And you need to stop. And if any of my youngins is listening and watching, if that's what she doing, report her ass, yo. Report her. Hashtag hell of a mother. Snitch on a hell of a mother. Fuck that.
Unfortunately, this wouldn't be towards you, but towards their siblings and friends. How to avoid this altogether? Do not spank your kids. Instead, correct them with love, and you'd see how effective this would be. Number 5, they are hypercritical. It's not an entirely bad thing to criticize your.
And they not hypercritical, my ass. They jealous of you, youngin. They jealous of you. And don't be surprised, guys. Some of y'all got simp dads who jealous of you, bro. They jealous of you. They know that you're gonna be the heir to the throne. You already passed them. You already surpassed these fools in life. Period. At your tender age of 20 something, you far ahead of where they was at 30. And they see that. And they don't like that. They still booming. So they want to be the king. They want to be Simba, yo. Know what I mean? So pay attention to that. If you got one of them fathers like that, bro, you stay away from that nigga, yo. That nigga jealous, bro. Word up.
Kids' actions, especially when you've warned them about it in the past. Kids can be quite mischievous, so we understand how frustrating it can be to always correct their actions. However, it is important not to become overly critical of your kids' actions. They have to know that it's fine to make mistakes, that they don't have to be perfect all the time. If you criticize every single thing they do, how do you expect them to believe in their talents and skills? Stupid parents think constant criticism will turn their kids into thick-skinned individuals who are confident and have high self-esteem. But
Wrong, dummy, wrong. I like the way she talked too, yo. Even though I miss A-Lux. Y'all don't miss A-Lux, yo? Y'all don't miss A-Lux, yo? Even though grandma, she done yelled a couple stupids, yo. Y'all count on how many times she done called these bitches stupid?
it does the exact opposite. They doubt their talents because you made them doubt it every hour of their childhood. Number 6, they keep their kids busy all the time. Parents believe that if their kids are busy all the time, then they are more likely to stay out of trouble.
And keeping them busy, you see, let me fix it up. Let me clean it up. Keeping them busy is one thing. Having them busy is another. You know what I mean? Having them busy mean they have a chance to pick what they want to do, what they're busy at. You know what I mean? You picking their schedule and just having them running around this motherfucker is not helping them, yo. You gotta have them doing all this boring shit. and it's not bringing the best out of them. You know what I mean? So you wanna at least chime in. This is where communicating with your child come into play. You want to find out things that they like, cause yeah, you might know the teacher name and you know the birthday and the hour and all that, but you see, you don't know the things like what scares her, what character is do she think she had, what superpower, what character's superpower she thinks she have. You don't know that shit, bitch. You know what I mean? That's the things that the father know. You see? But when you're so worried about competing, you know what I mean? All you worrying about is dominating and knowing the most, but you don't know everything about the kid. Nah.
So these kids are either always on a sports field practicing or doing something that takes every hour of their time. Most times, these kids end up with no social life, and they're usually too tired to engage in other fun activities. In fact, some of these kids, now lonely and burned out, turn out to be bullies, expressing their frustration on other kids. Kids don't have to be busy all the time. While adults can afford to do that, kids are just too young to have to suffer through that. Also, you already know that keeping busy all the time isn't exactly healthy for adults. And for kids, it's definitely a no-no. Interestingly, some parents also try to make sure that
That's a fact, yo. I tell you that all the time. A lot of people be acting busy because it's nervous energy, yo. It's nervous energy. They busy doing nothing. Moving in silence, moving nothing, absolutely nothing. Just cause you busy don't mean you important. And just cause you busy don't mean you building anything worth your while. You could just be using up a whole lot of energy. Wasteful. Keep that in mind, guys. We're gonna have a whole lecture on hard work and how to use hard work. Cause y'all don't be using hard work right. You know what I mean?
their kids never get bored. But kids are actually supposed to get bored. How else are they supposed to learn to be creative? Being bored will force kids to come up with creative ways to escape this boredom. And who knows? They just might discover an interesting talent. Number 7, they are inconsistent. In our previous video about smart parents, we briefly touched on the importance of consistency as a parent. Inconsistency is one of the major mistakes a parent can make. It could be inconsistency in communication, in listening, or
And guys, this is gonna be where we at, right? Dads. This is our bread and butter, right? This is what got us into the bullshit, and this is what's gonna get us out of the bullshit, y'all. Take notes, guys. You know what I mean? You wanna always set up something with your child on the side, you know what I mean? Always set up something with your child on the side, bro. If you gotta be the one that supply the cell phone, the means of communication between you and your child, then go ahead and do that. But you always should have an open line of communication with your child, bro. You know what I mean? Whether you with the child or not. I mean, well, you know what I mean, whether you see her or not. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're gonna go through periods where you have everything set up and you got your visitation, then you know what I mean? The baby mama drama shit go through phases, bro. It get hot in the beginning, then the bitch wear down and she taper off because when you start killing her, you know what I mean, you tire her and you weaken her. Once you start folding, you know what I mean, shit get even crazier on you. You gotta fight back. So this is why you're gonna need an open line of communication so you could explain what's going on to your child. Do not play the motherfucking, oh, don't put the kid in the business. I done told you in the beginning of this shit, bro. I told you. When you start this co-parent, once the government zaddy is in your business, you got to keep it real with your kid, bro. Cause the ultimate manipulation to be put in effect and your kid to think all types of shit. You have to let your kid know what you're thinking at all times, bro. Word up.
even disciplining a child. You can't listen to your child today and then ignore them for the rest of the week. And then you want them to talk to you again the next week? Or you discipline them for bad behavior and then let them off the hook the next time for the same offense. This lack of consistency will consequently lead to a breach in trust.
And that's a fact, yo. That's a fact. Me and my oldest daughter, we have this conversation. You know what I mean? We get straight to the conversation, and I always remind her. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. Oh, she know her dad love her. No. You got to tell them. You got to tell them, bro. You know what I mean? They need that reminder, bro. They human beings too. You know how you feel about your kid. You know you love your kid to death, but sometimes they want to hear that, bro. And you got to remind them of that. And what makes me fucked up about it, right? Because she taught me how to be a man. My firstborn taught me how to be a man. My secondborn taught me how to be a dad. So that means my firstborn never got to see me be the ultimate dad. And I tell you guys, it's no such thing as a perfect dad, yo. You know what I mean? I'm not a perfect dad. Don't carve me as a perfect dad. I'm a good dad because I have a perfect partner. You feel me? That's why it's important to pick a right partner, bro. I'm only as good as my baby mother. You get that? And that's the way society have it. So you don't want to fuck around and play when it comes to your seed and your legacy. You're only as good as your baby mother. Remember that. Remember that, bro. Whoever you decide to make your baby mother better be a good pick. Because that's a reflection of you, bro.
Or lead to indiscipline, as the case may be. Number 8, they have unrealistic expectations. We understand that you want your kid to be the next Kobe Bryant. But did Kobe become a legendary basketball player as a kid? Definitely not. It took several years before he was even slightly regarded as a legend. There's steps to greatness, and childhood is usually the starting point. Don't expect your child to achieve insane goals at a young age. Give them time to learn and grow, time to understand their goals and aspirations, and time to understand the importance of hard work and
Yo, I got one even better. It's time to sit the fuck down. That's what it is. It's time to sit down. It's time to get off of TikTok. It's time to get off of Facebook. And it's time to focus in on your kid, lady. Focus in on your kid. You add on too many caps because you being thirsty. Take some of them caps off. Like, don't be an Instagram model. How about you take all the caps off except for a mother and going to work, a regular job. Just put those two caps on and you'll be A-OK. See, y'all want to put on all these caps. Y'all want to be the mother. Y'all want to be the father. Y'all want to be the Instagram model. Y'all want to be the reality show star, the TV star. Y'all want to be the CEO of the hair company. Y'all want to own your own business. And ain't none of y'all reading books. Ain't none of y'all going to the seminars. Ain't none of y'all going to the people that got the right answers. So how the fuck y'all plan on doing all that? Who taught y'all how to be dumb? Get out of here.
consistency. When you set the bar too high, you aren't improving the self-confidence of your child. Instead, you're setting them up for failure. And when this failure comes around, they would blame nobody but themselves. Number 9, they are always interfering. As a parent, you must know when it's right to take a step back and when you've got to interfere in the affairs of your child. This is especially true for teenagers, as kids tend to want more independence during their adolescent years. Not interfering can help to develop your kid's sense of direction and also teaches them to solve critical problems on their own. Rather than interpret your teenager's independence as rebelliousness, try to help them navigate this new world and, most importantly, know when they have to figure out things on their own. Number 10,
That's a fact. Y'all discourage them from being independent. Everything they do is not disrespectful. Everything they do is not grown. You know what I mean? They're not your property for so much longer. That's the problem. Y'all be having a problem in y'all mind. Y'all hell of a mothers be knowing that y'all losing property and they're gaining the same rights. If it's a woman, if it's a little girl, she got the same privileges and the gynocracy you got. She can control some motherfucking slaves herself. And this be the reason why. This be the reason why these young girls get away from their moms. And it be a good girl. It could be a good genius girl, girl that don't bother nobody, but she rush and run to get away from their hell of a mother, end up starting a family young, and enter right into the motherfucking poverty trap that everybody is in. And then we'll say poverty is a system when nobody want to look dead at the problem, the root of the matter, which was the hell of a mother did not attract the father, did not attract the man for them kids. So we got about 78% of hell of a mother households just pumping out trash. Beautiful trash. Period.
Don't respect their children. Here is an example of bad parenting. A parent refuses to respect their kid on the basis that they are too young, saying, I'm the one who should be respected.
That and all of this Facebook bombing. Like, why would you blow your kid up on Facebook? Why would you go to Instagram and post your kid getting caught sucking D, or, you know what I mean, getting caught giving head? Yo, we're going to get into it, man. We're going to show the forms of disrespect. They less than mothers, yo. No cap.
I'm the parent. Well, this person would be right about being a parent, but totally wrong about being the one who deserves respect. Kids are humans, and they deserve to be respected regardless of how old they are.
Say it louder, bro, because they treat the kid like property. They kick the shit out the kid because nobody can say nothing. You see how they do. You see how they handle their kid. They grab the kid up and get the fuck over here. And the kid be all fucking traumatized and all shook up and shit. Like, what the fuck I do?
It is typical for children to become disrespectful and impolite when they are disrespected. This suggests that the most effective way to get respect from kids is to respect them as well. Number 11, they yell at their kids. Nobody likes being yelled at, and kids are no exception. Yelling never solves the problem. It only makes the kids angry, anxious, or outright irritated. And guess what this will eventually become? Resentment towards the parent. You can never educate a kid through yelling. Well, it might.
That's a fact. If you ask the average kid, bro, if the average kid knew that it wouldn't get their answer wouldn't get back to their moms so that they wouldn't be threatened with getting kicked out or getting sent back to their father, you know what I mean? Which, yo, if she ever threatened you with that shit, go. Leave. Leave. ASAP. ASAP. Yo, call your dad and watch how fast he come pull up. He go watch how fast he come pull up, because that's white flag talk right there. That's white flag talk. And it'll be better off, you'd be better off at your dad crib where you ain't gotta pay no bills. You can stack your money so that you can get the fuck on out of his crib and get your own shit the right way and start off with a head start, like how the little white kids start off. So you won't definitely be feeling like a victim, like how all these other little black niggas running around here feeling like a victim when they only a victim to their mother's decisions. Can I get an amen?
It seems like you're making progress. Your kid might simply be doing the right thing, only out of fear. So when you aren't in sight, they wouldn't hesitate to fall right back to that bad behavior you always yelled about. Number 12, they always say yes. Saying no to your kid doesn't make you a bad parent. But saying yes all the time might not be the best tactic in educating a child. We understand that you don't want your kid to be sad or.
Yeah, and then I know it's a pocket of you weak little boys, right? That you know your dad is a loving dad. But you play this sucker shit with your moms because she greasing your pockets. I know it's a small pot, it's a small percent of you little Marquise little niggas running around here, you little son husband niggas. You know damn well, you feel a little salty because your dad he over there thriving with his new family and shit. You know what I mean? But you know why? You know when your mother piss you off, you know why. But you go with her shit because she greasing your palms, yo. May death fall upon both of y'all bitches. Word up.
Feel like you don't love them enough. But it is equally important that you know when to say no to their requests. Kids would always want a new toy, new pair of shoes, the latest games. But it is 100% up to you as a parent to know when to cut back on the excesses. It's perfectly okay to say no sometimes, meaning it's perfectly fine to turn down your child's request. Perhaps you think it's not the right time, or you want to teach them a lesson about value. Just make sure you don't give in to every one of your child's requests. Number 13. Stupid parents undermine their partners. Now, here's an interesting...
Absolutely, yo, man. She hitting on every angle. This is what the whole black community did, and they go undermine the partner and then play victim, and then play like if the man just up and left them. Like every single man is a deadbeat. When we see the stats, we see how many brothers pay child support faithfully and get visitation rights, want their kid. We see the youngins that take their kid to school. I see more dudes pushing the stroller, taking a little man to school, pulling up in the car, hopping out, letting a little man out. I say more what up than ever. I'm one. I take my little mans and little ones to school. So I don't see where all this run off deadbeat father shit is. Why are we still running with that? Cause your father, that ever passed, sis. That ever passed. You was a baby in that era, sis. The niggas in your era, nah, sis. The niggas in your era just ain't trying to be controlled. They know they supposed to be the leader. You know what I mean?
Yet horrible way that some parents try to appear as the better parent to their kids. Take, for instance, one parent disciplines a child for their bad behavior, but rather than back the judgment of the first parent, the second parent dismisses this judgment and tells the child not to worry. In no time, this kid will know the strict parent and the lenient one. And when they want something they know they shouldn't have...
Exactly. This is how the kid learn how to disrespect the moms. You think the kid dumb when the moms tell him some dumb shit about their father or tell him some dumb shit about another person? The kid analyze that. They know when their moms is hating. They know a lot about their moms, bro. And a lot of these kids know their moms is very embarrassing. These kids be embarrassed of their mother, bro. I'm sure they tell their fucking friends that their mother is their aunt. Like, that's my auntie. Now, my mother at work. You know what I mean? I talk to these kids, guys. Y'all know. I put my hands in. I'm in the street, bro. I see it, bro. I see it, yo. These little kids be embarrassed. Like, nah, I told her don't come to the game. Like, these little kids don't want their parents around them, bro, with that bonnet and them fucking sweatpants, pajama pants, looking all fucking stupid and funky. They be embarrassing their kid, yo. And that shit lower their kid's self-esteem, bro. And all it's gonna take is for a little alpha kid like my little man to be in there and be on some shit that day and got jokes. He gonna be destruction, bro. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
You already know the parent they'd ask. If one parent doesn't agree with the other parent's judgment, you don't have to make your disagreement known to your kid. Instead, let your kids see a unified front, and then discuss with your partner how best to move forward. Number 14. They project onto their kids. We understand that being human is a lot of work. Come on, you have to be the best at your job, make time for your family, and the bulk of this involves...
You should have thought about all that before you opened your legs, bro. Same way like the guys. The guys gotta pay. Guys don't think when they leave it in, oh shit, I'ma be on the hook for X amount of dollars. I'm gonna be on the hook for $200,000. They don't think about that. They don't think about it. Just the same way y'all don't think, yo, I'm gonna be on the hook and I'm gonna have to have this baby by my side until she or he get on their own. And that could be 25, 26, or 30 years. Y'all don't think about that the same way we don't think about that. So let's stop the cap and let's stop trying to point the finger at who made the wrong decision while we both was enjoying sex. That's what it be about. We both be enjoying sex, but you get paid for the mistake, and I get charged for the mistake, and that's what it come down to. You know what I mean? We both like unprotected sex. So let's keep it real today. Let's keep it real, yo. Teenagers, youngins, this is the conversation your moms and your father need to have in front of you, so you know it's neither one of their fault, bro. It's neither one of their fault, bro. But you're here, and now it's their job to hold you down. Yes, it's their job to hold you down. They ain't got to work as a team. They ain't got to kiss each other ass. They just got to make sure you do not fall into the generational curse. You know what I mean?
Raising your children and taking care of yourself. This will naturally take its toll on you, and there will be days where you feel angry and frustrated. But no matter how bad you might be feeling, we can all agree that it's none of your kids' fault. So why then do they have to suffer for it? Never project your anger and frustration towards your kids. It will only make you feel worse, but also make your kids doubt your love, especially if this happens too often. Number 15. They compare their kids to other kids.
And it's a fact. Remember, it all started off a comparison. It all started. They compared they compared your baby shower to their cousin baby shower, to their homegirl baby shower. It all started as a comparison. Shit, they compared their boyfriends with each other. You know what I mean? She got a baller, I want a baller. She got a drug dealer, I want a drug dealer. So it all starts off a comparison. So it won't stop now. It won't stop then.
You hate being compared, right? So why would you compare your kids with others? When you constantly compare your kids with others, you are more likely to demoralize them rather than improve them. Soon, they will start seeing themselves based on this person you constantly compare them to, and how they will never measure up. This will then affect their self-esteem and confidence, and can cause envy between the affected kids. Instead of comparing, try to understand your kid and what makes them unique. Afterwards, try to create a solution that will fit their personality type, and eventually make them better. And there you have it. 15 stupid ways some parents try to educate their kids. Now that you know what these mistakes are, we are pretty sure you'll do your best in avoiding them in your family, right? Hold up. Did you watch this video up to this point? You know what that means. An extra tip for you. Here is the anticipated number 16. Stupid parents fight in the presence of their kids. Uh-oh. This is something parents should never do, no matter how angry they both are. The family is a...
Now, Pops, listen to me closely, Pops. Fathers, listen to me closely. I disagree with that halfway. You know what I mean? I half and half with that one. You know what I mean? Half and half. Now, I do believe you don't want to be the initiator of the aggression. You don't ever want to initiate the aggression. So that means control your liquor. Don't ever come home drunk in your feelings. Stay up out your feelings. You know what I mean? But what I do condone is if she pop it off, bro. If she pop it off, bro, you bet to pop it off twice, bro. You hear me? If she pop it off, I don't give a fuck. If she pop it off in front of that child, bro, you best to silence her, bro. Silence her. I ain't talking physical, bro. I'm talking verbal, bro. You need to get your verbal up or leave. You all leave. That's it. If you ain't got the mouthpiece yet, just leave. Whoop. Don't ever let your child see you getting dominated by the mouthy chick. That's not gonna work. Your child wants you to scream on her though. Your child wants you to scream on her and put her in a place. That's gonna make your child day. You gotta remember, your child is around this annoying bitch all day. Your child wanna say some of the things that you get to say because you're the adult. So don't ever play that game where she gets to violate you, and then as soon as you go to say something, they start to, oh, y'all being a bad example in front of, but y'all sat there and watch this bitch sit here and violate me in front of this child. And as soon as I go back, no, we're not going to play that game. We're going to teach this little child self-defense right now, live and in person, self-defense, yes. I'm going to teach off of you. I don't give a fuck if you the moms. This how self-defense work, little mama, little son. Watch this. And that's what we going to do. That's the shit I condone. You know what I mean? That's the shit I condone. But don't ever pop it off in front of the kids. But if they pop it off, you best to believe you best to pop it off, bro. Mental jujitsu, bro. Hurt feelings and all. And if she start, then all she gonna say is you can't see this, and she's saying that in front of your child. So it's like, you know what I mean? Bro, they easy, bro. They easy because they way too dumb and emotional. And a dummy that's in their feelings that's self-destruction. That's suicide, yo. Suicide. They liable to do something. Just make sure you have your camera ready, and you got it. You got your whole kid now, bro. Do your thing. You know what I mean? POP, hold it down.
Child's first shot at socialization. So a home is their first school. When parents constantly argue and fight in the presence of their children, it's only a matter of time before this kid sees aggression, anger, and violence as the right way to solve problems. Now, you don't want that for your kid, do you? And there you go.
Nah, but I want my kid to be able to speak up. Yep. I do want my kid to be able to speak up and not get punked. You know what I mean? I know y'all on this new bullying shit, so I get it. But nope, I want my kid to see how to speak up. Don't just take bullshit. Don't accept bullshit, bro. Always be challenging shit. Test every spirit, you know what I mean? Don't be agreeable. You know what I mean? This is what I teach my kids. Do not be agreeable with nothing, bro. Because nobody know everything, Sway. Nobody got all the answers, Sway. You know what I mean? So always test everything.
Have you got some stories surrounding stupid parenting? We'd like to hear about it.
For those of y'all watching on the playback, definitely put that in the comment section. And those of you that's tuned in now, y'all already know we at the halfway point of the show. So now is the time where I like to ask you guys to share the video on all your social media platforms and dig inside your phone contacts. I know y'all got little cousins, little sisters, little cousin females, share it to a homie, man. Share it to a homie. Know what I mean? To a youngin' that might need some of this information. Know what I mean? We're about to get on into some fun, good shit right now, though. We're about to get into the fun. We did the education. Know what I mean? Now let's get into some fun. Let's get into some fun. Shit. Where we at? Alright, let's get it. Let's pull it up. Alright, while y'all do that, let's go to a break, man. Let's go to break. I forgot. We supposed to go to break. We need to get the hell up real quick. Stretch my legs.
My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice, and I have seen among the simple, I have perceived among the youths, a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house in the twilight and the evening, at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him, dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward, her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him, and with bold face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you, to seek you eagerly, and I have found you. I have spread my couch with coverings, colored linens from Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He is gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him. At full moon he will come home. With much seductive speech, she persuades him. With her smooth talk, she compels him. All at once he follows her, as an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a stag is caught fast till an arrow pierces its liver, as a bird rushes into a snare. He does not know that it will cost him his life. And now, O sons, listen to me, and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths, for many a victim has she laid low, and all her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death.
Yup. And we back, guys. We back. We back. We back. We bike. We bike. What's going on, chat? Who we got in the house, man? We got Red Grave, yo. What's up, man? Welcome to class, man. Welcome to class. That's what's up, man. KDH, man, the general. You know what I mean? We got D Brown. D Brown in the house. Tolo, salute. Elijah, Steve T. You know what I mean? Just Danny, what up, my guy? We got the Queen Virtue in the house, yo. We got the Queen of Virtue in the house. I mean, man, we lit tonight. Mulatto, what up, Mulatto? Twin, what up, Twin? We litty. BT, I got your call earlier. I was on the phone with somebody. I was doing something with the phone when I saw your call. I'm not sure exactly, but I was doing something. Y'all, man, salute to the Facebook group. Y'all, man, that's a real brotherhood over there. Shout outs to Supreme 10 for all that inspiration. You know what I mean? He be hitting with the Bible verses and shit. You know what I mean? Real shit over there. Real shit in that Facebook group. Y'all get on over to Facebook. You know what I mean? Mr.Goodbread, Scott. You know what I mean? Add that page. You know what I mean? And I'll send you a link. Oh, we got Face Facts in the house. Face Facts, what's up? Always a pleasure when Face Facts is in the building. Face Facts, we be over there in the community. Me, you, D Brown, you know what I mean? We be over there bugging the fuck out in the community. They be hating. They be getting controversy on some of them posts. Man, CeeLo, what up, man? Harlem in the building. Harlem, stand up, man. Word. New York, what's up? New York, worldwide. Everything, man. Everything. All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's have fun. Let's have fun, B. I know y'all come here for the reactions. Y'all come here for my reaction. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Going with the theme, continuing with the theme of the
Single
night.
mothers raise their sons to be wives and their daughters to be husbands. Let me tell you why. When you see single mothers, right? 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be in their masculine energy. They're the one that they're dependent on.
Yo, did you hear what he said? He dropped some bars right there. Single mothers raise their sons to be feminine and their daughters to be masculine. I'm gonna hear that perspective.
Most single mothers raise their sons to be wives and their daughters to be husbands. Let me tell you why. When you see single mothers, right? 9 times out of 10, they're going to be in their masculine energy. They're the one that they're dependent on financially. So what do those sons see? Those sons grow up to see, okay, here's a woman who tells me what to do. Here's a woman who I have to depend on financially. That's what I'm going to look for when I look for a girlfriend. The daughter see, oh, a woman, she's in a position of power. She tells men what to do. She acts like a masculine figure. She's a provider. That's what I'm going to be. And that's what I'm going to look for in a man who I can tell what to do. This is why children raised in single-family households have the highest divorce rate and the lowest marriage rate, because majority of the people in America are not raised by single-mother households. Majority of women in America are very feminine. Majority of men in America are very masculine. They understand they have to be the leader. They have to be.
So abbreviation, guys. The majority of people running around here is undereducated. Undereducated when it comes to knowing their true identity. So they working in reverse.
Be providing financially. And this is why it's so difficult for people raised in single-family households to have stable relationships and to find a husband or a wife, because they don't know nothing about that. They've never seen marriage.
Here are 3 tips for single mothers raising boys. Have your son around positive male figures. It could be anybody from a coach, a uncle, a grandpa, a cousin, a best friend. Allowing him to be around positive male energy allows him to like pick up certain mannerisms and just vibes that he necessarily can't get from you as a woman. My son.
I mean, y'all can tuck your pride. Y'all can tuck your pride, but you can take that stance of you know better than me, and if you want, you know what I mean? Proving me wrong mean you got to do the right thing. So it's a win-win situation for me. Like I said, I'm only a messenger. I'm here to bring you to the water. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna just beat you up because I gotta call out the problem and then we get to the solution. That's how I work. You know what I mean? So if you stick around long enough to endure how I say it and my unorthodox style of delivering this red pill, biblical red pill truth, then you'll get to the solution. You know what I mean? You'll get to the cool down. And it'll all make sense. It'll all start to make sense.
Is super close with his grandpa and one of his uncles. And then I also put him in boxing, which allows him to like be in that male energy, you know? This one may be a very, very hard pill to swallow for some of us, but I think it is very important and key to having a great relationship with your son. Do not badmouth his father. I know. It's not that hard. You can do it, but do not badmouth his father. You do not want to create any ideas in his head about his father. You want him to come up with his own conclusions about his father, because at some point in his life, he will. Trust me. You don't want to put any hate in his heart towards his father or anything, because the last thing that you want is for that to come back and bite you in the ass.
Facts, because it's going to bite you in the ASS. It does it all the time. Right.
This one's very important, especially as your son gets older and into his teenage years. My son is personally 13, and oh yeah, he'll be 14 in April. Lord have mercy, I'm getting old.
You doing all right, man. God aging you right. You ain't got a lot of dirt. You ain't got a lot of shit in your cat box. You got some shit in there though. But you ain't got a lot. You can tell, you know what I mean? You got some makeup on and shit, but you alright. You alright. Why you ain't got a man, sis? Where's your man at, yo? She must be hella. This how you know, just cause she pretty don't mean she ain't hell of a motherfucker. Cause why she ain't got no man and she look alright? Stop playing. They'll tell on you. They'll tell you what it is all the time, B. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, BT. Send that.
Ask questions and keep asking questions, and don't stop asking questions, okay? Especially as they get into their teenage years, because they start to become more closed off. It helps keep an open line of communication. It helps keeping a bond. It shows him that you care and that you're concerned, even if he acts like it's annoying. So those are my tips.
One of the most difficult situations a young woman might find themselves in is raising a child alone. No, I'm not talking about when you've separated with the father.
Salute to my guy, old Tobo from the Couch Gang. Nah, I'm just bullshitting.
Of the child, but he's there for the child. I'm talking about when a young woman is raising the child totally alone. Now, it is especially difficult whether it's a boy or a girl. But when it's a boy, some extra measures need to be taken. What you need to understand about males is that we learn from seeing other males, and we are more likely to copy other males. It doesn't matter if they're close to us or they are distant. That's what we do. We just learn.
Right. So if you keep bringing neighborhood dick niggas around us, that's what we gonna turn into, yo. Don't be bringing them neighborhood D niggas around us, sis. Get with one, lock in with one nigga and do the right thing and stop being so masculine so you can stop running him off so we can have a father. We want a father figure in this house, yo. You know what I mean? We can't tell you nothing because you don't listen to nobody, number one, on that parenting list. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? We want a father figure, yo. We want a father figure. We want to play sports. We want to whip somebody ass, B. We tired of playing one player on these games.
Learn from other males. Hence, you have the concept of the crop money. It's because it comes from a very serious part of our lives where we really admire people that live the lives that we aspire to. So we copy them. So now, back to your child. You might be missing an opportunity to start identifying men to have a relationship with. And no, not a romantic relationship. I'm talking about colleagues. I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about, I don't know, maybe even exes. I don't know. But you need to look at the kind of men that you have access to. You identify qualities in them which you'd like your son to learn. So if you know, Uguchi, there is a certain guy that you know who's really well behaved and is taking care of his family, or he also has a son, start nurturing a relationship with that man where you are able to take your son to spend time with this man. Doesn't matter if the man has daughters or maybe even the man's children are older than your children. It does not matter. What you're looking for is to introduce your son to the kind of man that he needs to know exists out there. Now, there's no telling what kind of relationship that your child will have with this man or what he is going to learn from that man. However, it's more better than you trying to be a mother and a father to the child, because when the child grows up, no matter what you do, no matter how you try and convince the son that his father is a deadbeat and he doesn't care about him, we men know that we need our fathers because it gives us a sense of identity. It doesn't matter if my father is a drunkard or whatever it is, or left me, but I will want to know that man. And if I do not,
That's a key point, my guy. The kids don't give a fuck, bro. All that shit you gotta tell us. We don't care about all that, my nigga. I don't care if my father smoked crack, my nigga. Let me go see. Let me go try to tell him to stop smoking it.
kind of men that you have access to, you identify qualities in them which you'd like your son to learn. So if you know with him, there is a certain guy that you know who's really well behaved and is taking care of his family, or he also has a son, start nurturing a relationship with that man where you are able to take your son to spend time with this man. Doesn't matter if the man has daughters or maybe even the man's children are older than your children. It does not matter. What you're looking for is to introduce your son to the kind of man that he needs to know exists out there. Now, there's no telling what kind of relationship that your child will have with this man or what he is going to learn from that man. However, it's more better than you trying to be a mother and a father to the child, because when the child grows up, no matter what you do, no matter how you try and convince the son that his father is a deadbeat and he doesn't care about him, we men know that we need our fathers because it gives us a sense of identity. It doesn't matter if my father is a drunkard or whatever it is, or left me, but I will want to know that man. And if I do not have a positive foundation, I will most likely try and copy my father, even if I met him when I'm 18 or older. As much as you put effort in looking for your next boyfriend, it is equally important, if not more important, for you to look around for men that you have access to, so that you can expose your son to those men.
So irritated right here.
All right, hold on. Now that's a great segue. He spit balls right there. That's a great segue for this. This mother right here, her son went and took the rent money and spent it on his girlfriend. You know what I mean? And this the type of shit that go down in them plantations, because the mother, she's so clutchy. She ain't teaching these kids about money and what's the value of money. They keep everything a secret from the kids. You know what I mean? And the kid, you can tell she's a hell of a bitch. Let's let her talk. Let's let her. Y'all hear? Y'all, you know what I mean? I'm wrong for that. Y'all tell me.
Irritated right here. My son sit up here and literally took $2,000 off my fucking credit card. That's my rent money. That's everything.
Funny shit.
Everything. He gotta go. I just put him out.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I'm going to tell y'all why I'm going to give her this. Because through all that, out of all that, you choose to come to social media and tell us this? You choose to tell us this? You not on the phone calling the bank trying to get it, and you got the rent money on your card? I mean, how does that work? I thought you got to do like cash or money order type shit. Like what? Like I don't know. Like I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. You know they doing everything for the motherfucking views nowadays. But in any event, that's some fucked up shit, yo. That's some fucked up shit. You know what I mean? She look retarded, bro. She look retarded, man.
He's 16. I already done sit there and told him I really feel like calling the fucking police. That's why I came live, so I can calm down.
That's what's going on. See, they've been warring. They've been warring, yo. They've been warring in this house. Remember, I told you I would go on in these plantations, these single mother plantations. That's why I call it the plantation, bro. You know what I mean? Government zaddy come, pick the cotton every month, get them their little benefits. You know what I mean? Mom go work X amount of hours so she don't get cut off for the government zaddy benefit because he run the whole plantation. So they can't really work that much because then he'll kick them off the plantation and they got to do their own thing and they got to work even harder and shit. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't slick. Niggas is not low, bro. So niggas ain't gonna play let's pretend with a real nigga that done changed the laws of their mind. That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna stand on no pedestal like you a 10. I'm a 10 and you're not, sis. You a cool forward assistant.
I really just feel like calling the police at this point. You really took some money off my card to go sit up there and do some shit for a little ass girl. Y'all, I am so mad right now, man.
This is the problem right here, guys. See it? And if government saying Zaddy really wanted to help these hell of a single mothers, boy, he would send help somehow, some way. He would help them by changing the laws and giving the fathers more parenting time. Because all that does is relieve them of some responsibilities. You know what I mean? They can do it on their own, but golly, that's not the norm. So we've been doing it this way, struggle with these babies for this long. It ever dawned on anybody to just give the baby to the father. Just give the baby to the father and just do your own thing. Even if they cut you off of the assistance, you still can do your own thing without the hassle of having the baby 24/7. But we're the smartest and the most intelligent and most enrolled, but we don't think like that. We can't critically think about it like that. We have to think with this herd mindset.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I never thought that he would sit up there and do something like that.
Well, social media, TikTok
I
ain't
never
gonna
thought that
save
he
you.
would sit up there and do something like that. Like, when I got the notification earlier, when I sit up there and I got the notification earlier, y'all, the notification was basically saying, like, did I purchase this? But I didn't sit up there and pay attention to it. You feel me? Like, I didn't even worry about it or nothing like that. He gotta go. He waiting on his daddy to come pick him up right now. He has.
That's their favorite line. He gotta go. He gotta go. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's fucked up. She been wanting to kick this nigga out, yo. He ain't making no money for that household no more. Remember, at some point, these kids stop bringing in funds, yo. At some point, these kids is liable for themselves.
To go. He gotta go. He gotta go. Like, you don't do that. Like, he got, like, his mouth, he's being hella disrespectful, all of that. So
He not being hella disrespectful. Just cause he calling out what's in your cat box don't mean he being disrespectful. See, this be the shit with these hell of a mothers, these hell of a single mothers. They don't get a kid a chance to speak because every time the kid check their ass, oh, you being disrespectful. No, this kid got to some new information that you don't have. You have this old traditional bullshit of just you could be as ignorant as you want as long as you're respectful. No, sometimes you'll be telling me some shit that I know because I have new information that y'all didn't have. You know what I mean? Because y'all was reading from encyclopedias and we got Google. So I got this information and what you're telling me is dead wrong. And I can tell you that what you're telling me is dead wrong. You know what I mean? I can tell you that. You know what? Where's my father? Call my father. Always use your wild card, kids. Always use your wild card. She don't want to hear that shit now. I'm telling you, your father wants you. Always use your wild card, kid. This old fool ass lady right here.
you gotta go.
Exactly,
You gotta go.
Steve.
You have to go. You gotta go. Like, I don't have no more money. Like, I called my bank. My bank sit up there and told me I gotta wait until Monday. They froze my account. They completely froze my account. So can't nobody else use it. But I can't get that. He needs to get away.
I know a mother that would have stole her own money just to make a police report to get the boy locked up and to try to get the money reimbursed, boy. I know, man. I know these hell of bitches, man. I told y'all, I'm hood. I am hood. I was a hell of a nigga. Yes, I was. I know some scamming, scheming ass, slimy ass mothers. Yes. That's why you not gonna convince me that all these women running around here is great mothers and need to be celebrating on Mother's Day. Nah. Mother's Day should be an exclusive day for grandmothers. The mother of women and the mother of men. Not baby mother day. That's not baby mother day.
Away from my door. He's not getting back in my house. He's not getting back in here. I do not care. Get away from my door, little boy. You see how disrespectful he is? That's why my dog.
How he disrespecting by knocking on the door? He just trying to get in. He lived there, man. He probably all on the lease and all of that. You know what I mean? These little niggas ain't dumb. You been banking, making bread, making money. Shit been lowered for you because it's in his name for you. So he lived there. Incredible how they just dump you and throw you away like they ain't bring this boy, like she ain't bring this little man into this world. Incredible.
Sitting here barking. He's being so disrespectful. Since he been talking to this little girl, he's been hella disrespectful.
That's the problem. She jealous because he ain't trying to be no son husband no more, and he got a girl. Bingo. He got a girl. Ever since he been talking to this little girl, that's what it come down to. He ain't trying to be a son husband for you no more, man. So he ain't buying you shit no more. He buying it on his girl. He spending it on his girl. That's what he's supposed to do. Why must y'all hold these kids back with y'all generational cursed ass to be stupid with y'all? Misery need company, and these kids don't want to be miserable. They don't want to be miserable. They got the information. All they need is a little boost, and they could reach back and pull your stupid ass up out of poverty. But if you continue to drag them into poverty with you into your struggling situation by coming up with bullshit, ways to throw a person off and blindside these little kids. I mean, come on, man. Y'all brought these kids into this. It's y'all body, y'all choice. What happened to that?
He's been out to change disrespectful. I'm about to call the police. I'm giving you a chance and letting your dad come and get you. Get away from my door. Get away from my.
Now the dad could come get him. You see how they always want to get the dad in. Remember, I just told y'all that in the beginning. Come get your child. After they damage the kid and they use the kid up, you know what I mean? When they no longer want the kid as property, they throw it back to the father. You know what I mean? They throw it back to the father. So now the father got to re-change the laws of that kid mind. So now by the time the father get him, the motherfucker a thief, the motherfucker a liar, the motherfucker a hoe. You know what I mean? Motherfucker got all type of STDs. Now you got to play Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? And we gonna do it because we the dad. We the dad. You know what I mean? And God gonna bless us. But that they don't talk about that in mainstream. The deadbeat. You know what I mean? Come on now. And it's exactly, Zilla. Why do we get to see this? And this is the shit. They don't understand how social media is undefeated, and social media, much like the righteous fear. Salute to my guy KDH. Because we both undefeated. You know what I mean? We both undefeated. They don't understand that shit. All right, guys, man. What we got next, man? We moving right along. Oh, my God. Be the most ratchet. And, son, I told y'all, when we went over the list of dumb, stupid shit that they teach they children. And remember, hell of a mothers teach their children through what they see and what they hear. So what they say and do is detrimental to how these children are coming up. But remember, children, this is entertainment at this point. We know they hell of a, we know they stupid. They stuck on stupid. They stuck on they self, and they self is stupid. You know what I mean? We know that. So we're not gonna harbor that. Now we just laugh. Now we just laugh. You know what I mean? We laugh and we entertain and we release, and it's all right. It's okay. We don't, you know what I mean? We understand. God told us, my father and mother forsaken me, but he won't. All right? This is the hell of a shit that's going on in the black community. Main event time, bro. Hell of a mother. This is a hell of a mother. She on there. The hell of a mother of the year.
Shit in here on the floor. Yo, look at this fucking little girl in here sucking my son off in the fucking shitty room. Look at Shorty. Like, where we do that at? With your mouth?
Now, as a mother, why would you be putting Shorty on blast like that? And on top of you putting Shorty on blast, you got the camera running through your house. That's projects. This is the projects, right? I could tell by the radiator and the window guards. So you got your nasty ass project house all on camera. You trying to make a mockery out of a young little girl, yo, and you're an adult. This be the shit. So again, who taught? So this is a teachable moment for an adult, a woman, a black queen, sister. This is a teachable moment for a woman, sister, queen, you know what I mean? A mother to teach a young lady. And what is she doing? So when I ask y'all, who is teaching these people of how to win? Because everybody got the momentum, everybody got the potential and wanted the energy to want to win and want to do better. But who is teaching them how to do better? Look no further. There is no learning going on in the black community. Only thing going on in the black community is jokes and gigs and giggles and hee-hees and entertainment. That's why they stupid. And that's why poverty is them.
Stop! I know my son, he's a slut. Shit? Yeah, it's not shit in here on the floor. Yo, look at this fucking little girl in here sucking my son off in the fucking shitty room. Look at Shorty. Like, where we do that at? With your mouth? Stop! I know my son, he's a slut. He just sucked like 5 different bitches' pussy just now. Nasty. Fucking going nobody's house sucking dick. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? That's what your mother teach you? That's what your mother teach you to go.
Not for nothing though. Where I'm from, that's smoke, bro. Where I'm from, that smoke. Like, cause her moms now, if Shorty go home and tell her moms or tell her aunt that fight, you know what I mean? That they played her, or if one of her people see this live, cause she filming it live right now. You know what I mean? See this live, that's gonna be smoke, my nigga. They gonna really try to fuck this mother up, bro. No lie, like people be thinking that this social media shit is like for them likes, you'll get shot for them likes, bro. And I really mean that. Like, people gotta stop it. Remember we did that video with a guy, bro. Remember the guy? He was talking crazy because he was teasing the guy because he recorded the guy he reacted to the guy in a fight getting his ass whipped, and he kept bringing it up and getting views, and he was going viral off of that. And the nigga pulled up on him and murked him. Remember that? You gotta stop with this shit, doing everything for clout, bro. Not everything need to be on social media, bro. This shit crazy right here. Nasty ass house. Never mind. Yo, if ACS see this shit, they coming through. Look at this shit. They from the gate, she talking about shit on the floor. How is you a grown mother and you allow you in a house with shit on the floor, just comfortably to say that shit?
Somebody project, a boy you just met today, that nigga, you don't even know if he washed his ass, his floor mad filthy. And you in there in the room. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all all the shit on the floor where he took her to. He didn't even take her in his room. Stop lying.
Yo.
Stop it. Because that's nasty. I just want.
That's crazy, son. She a little hood booger. This what they do, the little hood rats. Man, they might even set her up, yo. They might even called the moms like, yo, she come upstairs. She in the room giving day top. You know what I mean? That's how they play in the hood. Like, you know what I mean? Anything for entertainment and jokes and giggles, bro. Like I said, it's not much learning going on in the hood. It's just take advantage of the weak link. You know what I mean? They all sheep, but if they see a weaker sheep, they'll just make that sheep the entertainment and catch wreck on that sheep, yo. It's some sad shit that go on in the black community. That's why I don't even play with it. Like, I don't even play with it, yo. It's straight cold veins, and my alpha frame is always on display. Like, I do not play around, be with these people, bro. You cannot play with these people, bro. You play their game, you gonna wind up like take off, bro. You never gonna take off, bro.
Walked out the door. And then you took her in the shitty room? You took her in the shitty room.
In the shitty room.
Yo, how you got a shitty room though? Like, my nigga, I'm thinking she talking about like you got shit on the floor, like mad clothes or something. She really talking about dog shit on the floor. And you're a whole woman. You're the mother of the house. And you got nothing but a bunch of dusty niggas laying around. Nobody cleaning up, no nothing. You ain't got no, yo, they got a baby. If y'all see the baby shit back here, y'all see a little baby crib back here. What type of environment is that to be in? You know what I mean? You probably got mold, spores, all that shit in the air, baby sucking it up. Like, yo, this be the shit though, but ACS will harass a family that ain't doing shit, but motherfucker might miss a couple days in school and shit. You know what I mean? Because you gotta go to work. But motherfuckers that come run down on you, but this house is like this, little niggas living in shit like this, they will never bother these niggas, yo. Pay attention. Pay attention to how our system is. Trap house.
Damn,
Trap house.
Nasty bastard.
It's
Yo,
the
don't
trap.
hang out, well, she gonna get a bad name. And she ain't got no toothpaste. She got the yuck mouth right now.
Look at this. Oh, wow. And she about to blow the bogey down in the shit house. That's not even the White House. That's the shit house. Looking like Big Bertha. Like she just came home from doing 10. You know what I mean? Mad masculine. This is mad masculine. This why you can already know she got a house full of emasculated little niggas, bro. She got a house full of hell of a sons, bro. Ain't no masculine sons in there. And come on, bro. None of her sons. She got all of her kids is hell of a sons, bro. I guarantee you that. You have to put one of them down because they think they tough. I guarantee you that. With they moms like this, yeah. Them niggas get away with murder. They think they can get away with murder. You know what I mean? They pussy ass niggas running around here. They'll shoot you and then put their hand in their pocket and run. Like, so you gotta put them type niggas down. But who made them? We'll bully them, right? You'll hear a lot of people talking on their panels about the Pookie and the this and the that and the Pookie damaging the environment and Pookie graping chicks and Pookie shooting everybody. But who raised Pookie? Who raised Pookie? You know what I mean? We don't got smoke for the creator. We only want to bring it to the creation. Who raised Pookie, y'all? You know what I mean?
What is wrong with these little girls?
Look at mom.
Tell her she ain't fatty all day. She on the book.
Look how
Nah,
she
mom's
talk.
wild.
Look how she talk, my nigga. She talk like she one of the guys. I tell you, she just came home, bro. She just came home, bro.
It's like she's 40. They here sucking dick. Yo, my son is a slut. I should have made him ugly.
Nah, yeah, because you not pretty, sis. You is not pretty, sis. And if you look like you, look like a man, bro. You look like a man, sis.
hot outside. You probably got salty balls. Fuck out of here. You nasty. She look mad nasty. She look older than me. Fuck that. No, fuck that. Fuck that. You don't go in nobody's house. You a female. Go in somebody's house sucking dick. After you ain't even take her in your room. Stop. Right. So stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You took in a room full of dog shit.
Nah, that's
really?
wild.
Yo, this shit crazy.
Really? That's nasty.
This is
man.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo, this is hood shit for real. Yo, this shit bring me back, yo. I could picture this shit like I remember this shit, bro. Niggas do anything for shits and giggles, bro. Kicks and giggles, bro. It's crazy.
Going 13 months. Yo! Hi, Dina. Yeah, that was the video for me to get it. That's some old ass looking girl. They all.
Now you gonna broadcast it live. You gonna keep this shit going. You see how black people is, bro. All they need is one little adrenaline kick, one little dopamine kick, and they'll drag it for the whole day. And government zaddy know that. Mainstream media know that. Why you think these stories be popping up to keep people distracted and get people all worked up? And they drag that little adrenaline shit the whole fucking day. Some niggas drag that shit 2 weeks. Remember that Will Smith had niggas and niggas was dragging that shit out, boy. You know what I mean? Dragging that shit out. T.O., what up, my guy?
Yo, what's good, bro, man? The fuck you got going on, cuz, man? This bitch up here looking like Orlando Brown with a wig on, man.
Yo. She look like Butterbean with a wig on, boy. She got the Butterbean face with the wig on.
I ain't even going to disrespect Sinful P like that, man. I ain't even going to disrespect the pimp.
Nigga
That's the
T.O.
big
got a
home.
name for everybody, though. Nigga T.O. What the fuck she got to say? Let's see what else, man. She got Shorty on blast, though. Like, and she don't even understand how
Nah, but
she's
she ain't got
embarrassing
no
herself.
shame on her game, though, man. What the fuck she
She
got going
embarrassing
on? Like,
herself.
her fucking, what kind of house is she homemaking over there, man? You know what I'm saying? She breaking niggas down over there, man. She ain't building nothing up, man. That's a shame.
That's a fucking shame, B. Pitiful.
Goddamn shame.
Locked up in the room. I walked in and remember the girl I walked out talking about, I don't know what she's doing in my house, but she looked like she's 40 years old. She was giving fellatio. And I went off. Let me get those slippers. Man, nasty. My son is a dog. I had to get my slippers.
So she's shaming a little girl.
Yeah.
Yo, who asked me to get some?
She's trying to shame the little girl, but in the process of her shaming the little girl, she's kind of blowing herself and her hygiene up, B.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm noticing. Like, what the fuck? She don't notice that? Like, she's that like far gone in nastiness and filth, and like she's such a nasty, disgusting person that she doesn't realize that she's exposing that her litter box dirty.
Nope. She ain't even realizing that, yo. She ain't even realizing that, yo. Salute to the brother world class, man. Righteous fear in the building. Undefeated.
Somebody vote, because I need my dollar back. I don't got no money.
Yo, you ain't got no money, yo. You got time. You ain't got no bread, but you got time to be on social media.
Wow.
Bringing somebody else down, pulling somebody else down.
That's why her hair look like that more, I guess.
That's crazy.
Can't even afford a bonnet.
Hey, Ronnie. How's the kids? Why you ain't take me? You get way better bitches than that. You wasn't trying to talk to her, but she might have.
See, ladies, this is why you gotta leave the pookies alone. See, I told y'all. Y'all think I'd be lying and eating crab legs? What I told y'all the other couple of days, a couple of lives ago, how the mothers think they team up with their little dusty ass sons and they get you bitches, and y'all be mad at me because I talk about the hell of a mother, and y'all all got coochie, but y'all don't realize how your own sisterhood be doing you in. Your own sisterhood be doing you, and when you get a good nigga, you got your sisterhood telling you, "Oh, make him a single dad." You know what I mean? Then when you get a losing ass nigga, you got to worry about his moms telling him to do you dirty or talking about you, laughing at you, not teaching you shit.
Well, you know, they part of like a gene pool, man. Like that, like you gotta let them just kind of just, you
Say it.
know, you gotta
Say it.
segregate from these motherfuckers and just let them die off. Like you
I'm
know.
about to say, T.O., why you dodging it? I'm about to say, oh shit, T.O. on his
Nah, cause
best behavior tonight.
YouTube on my ass about that shit, bro. You know YouTube on niggas with that shit, man. I don't want to
True
go
though,
full
that's true.
Sieg
That's true.
Heil on motherfuckers and shit. I don't want to go Kanye on motherfuckers, but
Nigga T.O. say, yo, I don't want to be the responsible, B. I think I got dirty channel got.
nah. Man, Dirty be doing it. Dirty talk too much his damn self, man.
Nah, he talk about Biden too much, B. I'll leave that nigga bending alone.
Dirty too fucking articulate and shit too smart for his own good, man.
Give you a rash or something on your meat because she look dirty. Hey. You know I usually let you rock out, but Yo, and you gonna have, you know what? I'm not gonna even flip on you right now, but I'm gonna tell you, me and you gonna have some words because you went in my drawer and took them socks out my drawer. I think the dog is locked up somewhere. I hear him crying.
This nigga live with his mom.
Yo, what the
These
fuck,
niggas
bro?
is dusty, boy. Like, and I
Yo,
tell
what
you,
the
only these
fuck?
niggas got time to be humping and like rabbits, boy, and
Bro,
doing
hold
little
on,
baby shit.
hold on, bro. Bro, this nigga wearing his mom's socks and drawers, bro.
Son husband, I tell y'all this.
So what he wearing like fucking boy shorts and shit? Like, what the fuck going on over here? Cause what the fuck they got going on in that crib, bro? What's going down in the trap, man?
The feminine men. It's the feminine guys, yo. It's the feminine gang. Fem gang. It's the fem gang.
Bro, niggas need to knock this shit the fuck off, man. Like I'm
Look
telling
who the
you, we have to
leader.
separate. We have like it's like I don't know, man. It's
Look who the leader
Tribe up.
is, yo. Take me to your leader, yo.
Yeah, she do look like she from another planet or some shit though. I ain't gonna hold. She do look kind of like Roger from fucking that American Dad and shit a little bit, like in disguise and shit. It's like a black woman.
Hell yeah, son. I wouldn't sit on her. You like she got one of them couches that you know you go to and you just stand up.
Oh hell,
I wouldn't even sit down, bro. I wouldn't sit down.
bro.
I'd be standing up. You know, I hate when they offer you the seat too, because you gotta be like, nah, I'm good.
You know they got bed bugs in that motherfucker, man. I'm cool, bro.
All types of shit.
These socks off your floor when I kick over clothes up come on your bed. They still was in my room. So those guys had to go in the door. I'ma flip that you in and pick them up out my room.
Fuck around and step on
Hey,
dog shit in
Shamela,
the
how's
crib.
things going?
That's where her buying that at.
Damn.
Where's the dog locked at?
She's smoking the shit out of that cigarette too, boy.
That shit ain't got no menthol. She bought she couldn't afford the real drinks and shit. It's a $5
DJ, can
pack.
you take the dog off my bed?
Take the dog off your bed. Look at this dingy, mingy ass crib. She got the party chicks. That's when you know you broke. That's when you know you poverty. When you ain't got couches and some love seats and
Yo, hold up,
when you got the party chairs, when you got the, you know what I mean, you ain't give it back. You had a party in the community room. You borrowed it from the super, and you ain't get a shit back. That's
She
when you
ain't.
know you doing
Yeah,
wrong, bro.
they definitely not couch gang, man.
Nah, they not couch gang.
Yeah, they're not couch gang, bro.
No, they not good bread at all. They are not good money. They
Definitely
are
not
not
good
good money.
breads.
Clean that crib up though, man. They in the trap.
Take the dog off my bed. Hey, Dominique.
Is that a
How you
crib?
doing? The dog. When I do one for this, y'all gotta go.
And they got the nerve to have a dog. Like, y'all take care of yourself first. Y'all got the nerve to y'all take care of the dog better than y'all take care of yourself. Cause the dog obviously could just roam free to shit in the room and shit. Y'all don't walk it or nothing.
You heard what I said earlier? Like, you fuck around and be like, you be good outside all day, go in there and stepping dog shit in their crib. Like, or some backwards ass shit. Like, hold on, how the fuck I came in here and stepped in dog shit? The fuck I ain't stepping dog shit all day outside.
Facts though, bro.
Other shit, bro.
The dog just start licking the shit, and then the dog want to come by you and lick on you and shit. Like, what the fuck? What?
Like, yo, get the yo, this thing ain't even like the dog ain't even clean and shit. Nigga stink
the
as
dog
hell.
ain't
Like,
clean,
when last y'all bathed this motherfucking mutt, man?
Hey, what kind of hood this is, bro? Like, this
Yeah.
ain't a hood. This ground zero.
This shit third world trap, man. Fuck, man.
We ain't got it this bad. Hey, we ain't got it this bad down here.
Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you, T.O. What kind of T.O. What projects that look like, bro? Like, this is a city. This is New York, bro.
That's New York.
You can't tell by that. You can't tell by that fucked up living room that this is
I
houses,
done been in
right?
some hoods,
That gotta be like, damn, like what year is that, man? Because they gentrified a lot of them shits. That gotta be like Tompkins or like Brevoort or some shit, bro.
This is NYCHA. This got to be somewhere in the Bronx, though. The Bronx still third world with the projects. They still built. You know what I mean? They moved up. They went from down to up.
I don't know uptown, nigga. You know, I'm from Brooklyn.
I can't pinpoint the exact projects. That's not what I'm saying. I just know by the frame, by the window frame, the window guards, and that radiator.
Nigga, all them just look the same all over the city.
Any rapper from these type hoods, they're gonna have like an album worth of stories.
Yo,
these
man,
are type hoods where you can rap your bro. These are type of hoods you can make a whole story off these bitches.
Shit crazy, yo. Let's finish this up. She got about 6 seconds left on this, and then we can chop it up.
Hold up. Hey, bread.
Yep.
Yo, you know what's a fucked up shit about New York projects though? They be having the radiation detectors and shit, right?
Yeah.
And them shit's always going off, but no, and niggas just be ignoring them.
Oh,
just be going on all day.
Yeah,
it's just normal, like beep beep.
The smoke alarms, yup. The smoke detector, yup.
The radiation, not the smoke alarms. The other ones, the radiation detectors. It's just that niggas just be ignoring them. Just niggas don't be them. Just be beeping all day.
You tell me
like
this bitch right here probably a mutant.
Like that means there's too much radiation in this motherfucker. Somebody should come get it, like magnometer in this motherfucker, some shit, and then do some testing, some shit.
Well, that's why she's so manly. She a mutant. Got it.
Yeah, these motherfuckers is mutants, man.
Nah, and then she got all that other shit. That other, she probably got fucking asbestos with the shit and all that.
Broke bitch probably be drinking that tap water and shit, man.
Oh my god.
So she come out the room. I was just talking. You was talking to him in a dark room full of shit. Yeah. Nasty dog. These little, hey cousin, these little girls is nasty. I walk in my house and we got one empty bedroom in my house that I keep like storage, and my dogs go in there when we don't walk them. So there's always shit in there on the floor.
Oh, you nasty bitch. You nasty bitch, yo.
Will you please stop balling up and falling up and so we can't even figure out what?
Ain't nothing urgent about that one. Sorry, wrong.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one!
Nah, bro. She got as much class as a hooky party.
In the dog room where all the dog shit is at on the floor. I'm pushing the door, he holding the door. So I said, you going live, little girl, you sucking dick in my house? I'm putting you on video. So she come out the room, I was just talking. You was talking to him in a dark room full of shit? Yeah. Nasty dog.
Your
son nasty for bringing her in that room, though. Like, that's the type of quality bitches that you want to stick your dick in. You want to stick like, bro, like, niggas don't love they self, bro. Niggas do not be loving they self, bro.
He gonna have
And again, how the fuck you end up with a whole house, a whole apartment, and you got enough room to have one room for a dog, bro? And this
With all them
motherfuckers out here in
word,
shelters, right? Like, this motherfuckers out here in shelters that need rooms and need places to stay. But this is how they jink the system. Like, where they think they playing the welfare system, but this is how they stay broke and poor, bro.
Hey, cousin, these little girls is nasty. I walk in my house and we got one empty bedroom in my house that I keep like storage, and my dogs go in there when we don't walk them. So there's always shit in there on the floor. There's no lights, no nothing. My son got a whole room, I pushed the door, but I can't get the door open. She talking about we talking, so I can't come in the room and see y'all talking. I did push the door. When she came out, I'm gonna show you the video. She said we was talking.
Rule number 14: when they that age, you gotta give them privacy and space. You know they're in your house. Why do you gotta be all up in their shit? Even though I get why she pushed in the room, I think they set the girl up. I think they told the moms to go peep it.
She said we was talking. Why I couldn't push the door open if we all was talking? He was sweating. Put the camera in her face. I said, look up. Shit, fucking dead.
Like, they don't got nothing else to like do. Like, they just dwelling on this shit kind of.
I tell you, they gonna drag it.
He ain't got no job. The system pays for a lifestyle.
Look, I'm gonna start the video over, y'all. Yo, Dominique, come back because I want to holler at you. And cousin, come back. Joshua, come back. I just gotta start it over.
That's like the highlight of their day.
Of their week, of their month, bro. That's the highlight till you hit it on the head, bro. That's the highlight of the month, bro. Oh shit. That's the
And a bitch sound like Jadakiss.
You heard it, right?
Sound like Ja Rule.
Mr. Raspy.
Do I do?
Yo, be raspy.
She is on her Mr. Raspy shit though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Look like Precious Mama from off that movie, Monique.
You little dick, right?
She do got the same hairdo. I ain't gonna hold you. She do got the do.
That was a dusty chick.
Look like Queen Latifah when she getting fucked up on the last scene of that movie. What's that song? Truth is, I'm tired. Look, when she getting fucked up, when she getting shot. That's how she
set it off and shit when she was getting shot.
Truth is in it. Y'all know what song I'm talking about.
Yeah. She's definitely like ratchet to a degree of I don't know, man. Like, it's beyond roasting, man. That shit is just like, you got to take that serious. You have to like really psychoanalyze that and break that down to especially with all of the happenings going on modern and like recently and shit, man. Like, this kind of shit has to stop, man. They have to be stopped. They're like the enemy of the people, man.
That bitch, that light-skinned bitch right there. That's most of the baby mamas we got down here. They look like her and they have the same mentality. Like, down here, she represents the kind of baby mamas I'm used to being around. Like that chick we just talked about. I'm not used to that ratchet. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't see that off.
Yeah, that level of ratchetness is beyond.
That's unique. And I've been in some ratchet hoods. I'm not used. I would see that, and honest to God, I'd just be like, wow. But
That's criminal. The people like people. I don't know, man. I mean, this is America, and everybody has the right. If they haven't been caught in the act of committing a crime, I guess they have the right to exist in free society. But there should be a place for people like that, man. They don't. I'm telling you, man. I'm dead ass serious, man. See fucking Heil, man. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, people should be put some.
But that red bitch with glasses, that's what I'm used to, because for one, she'll come off like she educated, but in actuality, this bitch had never left the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All four of her kids are my dudes either in jail or going to jail. And like, you know, she's the type of bitch, she'll swear to God she got a degree, but her degree was only for 6 weeks. That's what I'm used to. I'm used to that type of ratchet. I'm used to bunny slippers and bonnets.
Yo, D Brown, bro. We ain't dumb. We ain't dumb. We know that was. I think that was a whole setup. I seen that. I seen something like that go down. I seen that go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
they lined that little girl up, man.
Yeah, they set that little girl up, bro. You know what I mean? Yes, they did. Man, it's been a hell of a day, man. What's y'all take on the takeoff thing, man? Now that we got more details and shit.
That shit is look, man. This shit is just, hey, man. Just when you thought you're seeing it all, man. You know, just when you thought like, damn, shit was fucked up enough already, man. Like it's just God keeps showing us that, you know,
everything
it could get worse, man. And if this and like it ain't getting no better, man. And like if this was fucked up, like this as much as like nobody knows shit about Takeoff, and that's the most fucked up thing about it. Like Quavo, you know, he's a colorful nigga, yeah, extra ass nigga. You know what I mean? Like, Offset, he
Offset,
he's more in the limelight too, but Takeoff, you know what I mean, was just was just chill, like, you know what I'm saying? And he the one that get hit and it's just taken out just like that, man. And Quavo wanted to play basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? Takeoff was the one who really put the band together.
Back. And they just got back together too, because him and Offset had a little beef. They had smoke with each other.
Yeah, they had smoke over Sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Quavo and Offset, right? So I'm saying Takeoff wasn't even shooting dice with Quavo, you know what I mean? He want to be all extra and shit over like small change. Niggas is multi-millionaires, and he want to get mad over like a couple of bands or some. I think it wasn't even about the money. You know, shit get heated in dice games. Niggas talking shit.
That's why I don't play dice
Quavo
no more,
just
man.
got sensitive. Probably or whatever. If that's what's the case, if Quavo was the one who set off the argument, and then the nigga who shot fucking the nigga who actually shot freaking Takeoff was one of they niggas. Nigga was just a bad shot.
You're crazy, man.
So I called you for 2 reasons today. One, because I'm about to send you the most hell of an ass video I've seen in a long time, and I sent it to you in your DMs. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was extremely hell of a, and it needs your expertise. And number two, I was gonna call you over the Takeoff stuff because I was gonna tell you that shit proof. A lot of the thing is, bro, the thing I think we're missing over. A lot of these niggas hate niggas as much as these bitches do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, niggas hate themselves, and they be men, so they hate men. Niggas hate, and
these millennials,
all of these violent movies and these violent video games done got everybody desensitized to death. So it's like the normal now. Everybody is normal now. We're numb to it. It's like, you know what I mean? Back in the days when we was young, you see a dead body, you be fucked up for a week. Like, oh shit, I saw that dead body in the bush. Now, we done seen, like, you look at TV right now, it's about 4 or 5 shows where you can see a nigga shit bust open. You know what I mean? You go on the internet, see a nigga shit bust open, leaking. So it's just gore, everything, you know what I mean? But they pretend to be rated PG, you know what I mean? But nah, it's nothing rated. Look at Roblox, bro.
Man, don't get me started on that shit. I took it from my little nephew. He's forbidden to be on that ever again. Nah, I don't play that. Yeah, I forbidden to be on that. I told my brother about the other day. I said, look, I don't have kids that I know about, but I made it very clear, bro. Like, you know, that Roblox stuff, there's got to be a limit on that stuff. Because for one, it's too young to have that much internet access.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, he was talking to somebody all the way in Montana.
Yeah, and I mean, they got modes on there where the fucking girls be talking crazy, be like, yo, I suck your dick. They be bugging on that shit. Like, wow, yo. Wow.
All the freaks come out.
Facts.
You know, but yeah, man. Before I log off, I'm gonna just say this. I think Quavo problem is he wants to try to prove how much of a hood nigga he is. That's why you got guys like him and a couple other rappers. They want to go back to the hood because they want to show how street they is. My advice to people is very simple. Stop trying to prove how street you is and start focusing on improving yourself as an individual. A lot of these people y'all look up to, outside of whatever neighborhood they from, nobody even gives a damn about them. Not only just that, outside whatever neighborhood they're from, they really just a nobody. You was somebody now. Stop trying to go back to the hood and impress these people.
That's a fact, bro. They not trained to celebrate you, yo. Remember, they trained to hate your success. You know what I mean? So help who want to be helped and leave the rest of these motherfuckers alone. Always be aware of your surroundings, guys. If you do not shoot dice, if you do not drink, you do not dance, then don't go to those environments,
Absolutely
guys.
not.
Definitely check your surroundings. It's time, guys. It's time to check your group. It's time to check your circle, guys. Nobody in your circle should be operating off energy that they were using in 2019, bro. 2020 came for a reason.
Man.
Wow, speak on it. You know
what you said.
Man?
Takeoff was led
for a reason, bro.
Takeoff was led to the slaughter, bro.
Yeah.
If you ask me, he was because he wasn't gambling. He don't gamble. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just there. They was on their promotional shit, but like they could have been out doing something else. But I guess, you know what I mean. And it's not just Quavo. It was Jay Prince Jr. too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be holding them down. Now he's supposed to be holding them down. There's no way a A-list celebrity rapper supposed to get gunned down like that. If Jay Prince Jr. If Jay Prince was there, that wouldn't have happened. I think if Jazz was there, that wouldn't have happened. Things would have been ran differently. Jay Prince Jr. is a freaking fraud, man. And they trusted him.
Yo, T.O., man, take us on home, man. You can take us on home, man. We out there.
I think I just said, like, enough, man. Like, Jay Prince Jr. is a freaking fraud, man. Like, he was supposed to be having the shield over a A-list. Like, Takeoff is an A-lister, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was not supposed to happen. Like you gotta think about it. Like, even if fuck it, let's bring it down to the race shit. If that happened to fucking Justin Bieber, what do you think the white world would be doing right now? If that happened to one of their A-listers, what do you think would fucking happen right now? Fucking retribution, man. Look, man. If this happened to a Jew, the fuck you think will be happening right now?
They turn the black community into a graveyard.
Yeah.
It ain't shit, man. Black lives don't matter, man.
That's a fact.
At least to niggas.
I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next live, man. Y'all be safe and God bless. Stay strong.
No doubt, yo. No doubt. Appreciate you, BT. T.O., man.
R.I.P. to the brother, man. Salute, Abe.
Thanks, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been a real one. It's been a good one. We're going to keep this thing rolling, man. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know what time. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? That's what it is. It is what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. Hashtag righteous fear undefeated, y'all.
your race